Welcome back, everyone, to Crypts and Cantrips. We last left off with our adventure party investigating a hook horror hunt lair or hunting ground where a Logthuluk harvests these animals for their many different parts of useful organs and materials, such as their hard shells. Our group had cleared out a decently sized gnoll hunting band and eliminated them from threatening the grounds any further. We leave them off there. Before that, they had a nice little tussle and a brawl at the beginning of the session, where Bronix narrowly defeated his challenger, Tordek Orkfo, a very ornery, surly little Durgar that had a bone to pick with orc kind in general. After defeating them, the group was invited along by Bilston and the other members of Alogthuluk. Bilston, a new character, a recent player that we introduced, who unfortunately cannot make it to the session today. He was tasked with clearing out the hunting grounds where y'all are right now. So, this is where we begin. Y'all are just fresh out of a short rest, I believe.
I don't know.
Alistair will be here in about 10 minutes as well.
Okay. I was just gonna ask that.
Yeah, it's short rest because I got my spell slots back. So
Is someone opening candy?
that's me.
Well, I'm gonna toggle that mute, buddy.
Yeah, I thought I muted it.
Anyway, so y'all got healed by Alistair for a decent amount of health, and if y'all need to use any hit die, y'all can. I guess I'll be piloting Bilston for this session.
Okay.
I think this guy down here is supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
You don't want to keep a pet hyena?
No.
Alistair's got two of those.
He does. He got two of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all see
Lanky.
some of the brutalized, scorched bodies of the gnolls. After Alistair prays for healing, he decided to make another prayer. Prayer to someone y'all do not know yet. Not his usual words of wisdom have been spewing out of this ritual, but as soon as he finishes, you see the skeletons lurch out of the bodies as viscera falls off of them. They grab a club of rock or bone, whatever they could find on them, and there are two gnoll witherlings standing to the sides of him. They look pretty scary.
I don't like him. No, sir, I don't.
Do they chuckle and like laugh for no reason?
Unfortunately, they do not. They're more of the. They do have a sense of like clacking in their bones, and it almost sounds like a gnollish chuckle. Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot do bone noises, so don't ask me to.
And you mean you don't have a bunch of bones as props on hand? Crack. Yeah.
No, I am not that good. But y'all have healed up a little. But yeah, any of y'all want to use some hit die, y'all may. I know some of y'all were damaged in the fighting.
Yeah, some. I point at Alice that is not here.
Back up to full.
Alistair healed me to full, so I'm good.
Yeah.
He healed you, but I don't think he healed you to full, did he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you didn't take much damage.
Of healing.
Alistair's still hurting, but he can heal himself.
Everyone healed like 16.
Yeah.
Y'all do remember that two of those large shelled hook-handed creatures ran through the passageway near Barius to the south.
Yeah. And they're still there waiting for us. I can sense
part
their
of the contract.
I can sense their presence. So I vote that,
Head south.
I would say girls first, but ironic. So
And you want to live to next week.
I'm just paraphrasing here, okay?
It's a turn of phrase.
Yeah, it translates poorly into your tongue.
It translates poorly into common.
It's more meant for infernal.
Was the where is that other passage?
Is where I am.
Oh,
Where I
way
am.
up there.
It's like
Okay.
up here. Yeah. The little hole.
I'm gonna start going down here. Because sitting around is boring.
Sizik is somewhat down into that passage. He's like,
Yeah.
Master, they're up ahead.
Yeah, that's why I went when I said I can sense them up ahead. If they are directly there, I would proceed with care if I were you. But I'm going to try to sneak. You guys do what you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. And do a stealth.
Yeah.
17. Pretty stealthy.
And
Oh, I forgot to change my thingy.
that's a 6.
There you go.
You
Oh,
guys
I'm
hang back
really
a
bad.
little.
Yeah.
Wait.
I was planning to anyway, so
Sizik's lose sight of one of the creatures.
well, I'll roll stealth for him anyway, because
Well, he has
technically
advantage.
yeah, I'll roll it for him anyway,
I
unless
see
he gets 2
one.
nat ones. Yeah,
Alistair, y'all notice that the passage y'all are moving through is basically it's single file if y'all go through, but Alistair did volunteer to send his witherlings forward first.
Too late. I'm already halfway down here. I can already see one.
Oh shit, you do?
By the way, you forgot the music. Yeah, I'm way up here. You probably can't see
Oh,
me.
I haven't turned on the music yet. Sorry.
Fail.
Okay, let's see. Y'all don't get stealth. Your stealth was okay, but these creatures are quite perceptive, unfortunately, when it comes to hearing. So they do not approach you, Bronix. They're looking right at you. I need you to roll initiative.
You might want to turn down what your mic's picking up. I could pick up the beep from my
The
roll.
whoop.
Oh,
is
let me
that
turn off my.
everyone?
That was me. That was me. There you go. You shouldn't hear it any further.
Still work on that music.
I'm getting there. I gotta make sure I don't give you a terrible one. Let's see. Should be able to hear it now. Okay. So your initiative got you.
Do you want the rest of us to roll initiative?
Currently y'all are a little far. Like nothing's gonna happen right now because the hook horror isn't trying to pursue anyone right now. It is mainly just
Chilling.
waiting for someone to approach. He doesn't have any ranged attacks, so he seems like he's ready for whomever comes towards him.
You noticed
But-
something.
It's like you guys are kind of stuck back there. You can't really get around me, so I'm gonna have to move in if we're gonna fight. So.
Exactly. Barris, where are you?
I'm behind.
Oh, you're
these
under the
other
mall
mobs.
witherling.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep moving.
Right, he's so big and strong, it makes me feel safe
good.
compared to me.
Okay, good. I can make it there. I'm gonna go ahead and rage and then charge all the way down. And I'm gonna give him a few whacks. I'm gonna go.
All right, he's going to reply with the same. His hit first. He misses you at the first one,
Fuck.
and then he hits you at the second one. Your second blow glances off. You
Both
take
misses.
13 piercing damage reduced to 6. As he catches you, when you swing up your axe, he catches you right in the under the bicep, the tricep area, and slashes you a little bit. But it is y'all's turn. Y'all who are in back, y'all can now start to move forward as he's moved what he can. I pushed you up.
Oh,
As
alright.
far. I have to move all these characters at once, so
I thought I saw 2 of these boogers running down this path.
you did.
Huh. Well, it's alright. You know what? In DM, sadly, there isn't 3D to look up.
All right, Barris, you can move up to the spot in front of Barris,
Yeah.
Alistair, if you'd like. I'll push you up there.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all keep the
I'll be
same
like
order
that.
until you get into a bigger room. That's still a one-man passage.
Yeah, it is.
So,
One man passageway.
okay, this guy can move up a little bit, the Witherling. Okay. Alright, so the moment the Witherling steps in and you, Bronick, step in, you notice that there's a hook horror cling to the ceiling. The ceiling's only 15 feet tall, but he immediately just
Drops
like
down.
detaches from his hooks and just brings both his hooks down on top of the Witherling. Hits with one, and because he's stealth, that gives him advantage. Hits with the other. He's basically on top of Sizzix. So, wow, just enough damage. The first Witherling just gets clattered to bones, and you hear like almost like the trail end of the Knoller as it dies.
No, my friend.
Everyone can roll initiative now if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. There we go. And
What did I roll?
a good
Oh,
roll.
garbage.
Yay.
Great.
Woohoo!
And here I thought I'd roll double digits for once.
Alistair, I need to roll for Alistair. Alistair will be here very soon. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
He technically is faster than me, right? He's got more dex than me, I think. So he should go.
He's got one dex, Alistair.
Oh, we're tied. Me and him are tied. No, wait.
All
no,
right,
no,
Navarre,
no, no.
you are
Oh.
up.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see here. I'd still be able to hit him without hitting anybody else.
They would have like
Right?
they would have like 3/4 cover since you're shooting past all these people. Or if it's a dex save, obviously there's no problem. Or sorry, if it's a thing that requires a save, that's not a big deal. But yeah, technically with all these people in front of you, they have 3/4 cover.
Alright. Well, I'm going to first. I'm gonna push past a little.
It's single file.
Yeah, you kind of stuck back
Fucking-
there.
Yeah, the whole unfortunately
Push past
it's
a little.
yeah, no, it's single file. The
Just
map
knocking on the damn
is
back of
or
that
the
thing.
the whole passageway is maybe 4
I
feet
know.
across.
I know, like fucking. I squished past Alistair.
No, I'm serious. It's single file. You can't.
So I'm gonna fucking hit somebody. All right, cool.
No, it's 3/4 cover. They just have a bonus to their AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 3/4 cover is Bronix.
Yeah, it won't hit Bronix. It makes it more difficult to hit your target.
It increases the AC basically. Because
Yes,
it's hard to
and
hit.
there.
It's not gonna make it to where you're gonna hit your allies.
And the cover is Bronix though. I could hit the cover.
That's not how it works. There's no rules for that. Just either shoot or don't.
I'll Chaos Bolt the third.
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah.
The one right in front of Bronix. Gotcha. Go ahead and roll an attack. In that case, a natural one will hit Bronix.
No, that fizzles out. Spells fizzle out if I get a 1.
Nowhere in the
I did not
DM
20,
or
it just
player
did not
manual
fizz.
does it say that.
There's no hitting players either in the player manual. I'm making that shit up too. So
Well, it's flavored text. You know, when you get a crit, good stuff happens.
Alright,
When you
well,
get a fail,
if you really
you
want
hit
me
your
to
friend
hit,
in the face.
if you really want me to hit Bronix, I'll fucking do full damage to him.
That's between you and your spell.
I mean, you said I was gonna hit Bronix.
yeah, I mean, you can't go and say you're not gonna hit Bronix and then do nat 1 and say hit Bronix. You can't change rules like that, dude.
Yeah, man.
Make a decision
I
one way and
said
stick
the
with
normal
it.
attack roll when you have someone in cover that doesn't necessarily have them hit, but I've given y'all nat ones in y'all's advantage and in y'all's disadvantage. This isn't nothing new that I've done.
Biston hit Bronix last session in the back with a crit nat 1 and crossbow.
Well, that was a physical arrow. This is my magic.
Well, I mean, it's either it hits Bronix or it blows up in your hand. What do you want?
Fucking blows up in my hand.
All right, deal some
Man.
damage to yourself. Hey, Alistair.
Hi,
Your
So,
friend died.
my friend.
Your Skelebob friend.
died.
One of
Weird.
them.
11 and a 5. Alright.
He was just a baby then.
Lightning or psychic? Sorry, Alistair. I rolled really poorly on
Psychic
your
damage.
initiative.
It'll be psychic.
Oh god, yes you did.
Don't worry, you're.
I'm going to empower this.
Okay.
To roll less damage.
You
To
were
roll
just
less
trying to get-
damage.
He's trying to get less damage on himself. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
You were just trying to get what's it called?
Hey, 2 less damage.
Wouldn't it also reroll the 5 to the 1d6
No.
as well?
Oh yeah, I
You
could
can-
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's up to your modifier, right? So
Ooh,
yeah,
5 less
you take
damage.
significantly less damage. You take 5 less damage.
Yeah.
So the hook horror, I think this is the one. He just is going to. Can he reach? I don't think he
16
can reach.
one is the one on the right. 14 is the one that I've been fighting.
Where's his reach? Can he reach you? That's the question.
No, thank you. That's
Well,
greater than 5 yards.
You don't know if his reach is. Yeah, he has 10-foot reach.
Oh, great.
So the first one hits, and then the second one misses. You take 6 piercing damage after reduction. Damn, they got some reach on him. This
Yeah, so
first
where are they?
one, how much damage did you do to this one, the first hook horror, or
I
did
didn't
you
hit
miss
any.
both times?
I missed both
Okay.
times.
Alright. It's his turn. He's going to follow up with 2 more attacks. 1 hitting and 1 missing. You take another 6 piercing damage.
That's before half, right?
That's after half. It was 12 piercing reduced to 6. He missed the second one, so. Alright, you're up.
I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master. What do you call it? You know what I mean?
Reckless? What great weapon?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Reckless.
god.
I was with the Reckless, Jesus.
It's 15.
The 15's hit.
Well, only 1 hit.
So-
So the first 2 I missed. There you go. 24.
Alright. Sizable chunk of damage. He kind of parries your first hit and pushes it to the ground, and then you just shift your blade and bring it up and catch him right under what seems like his armpit and do a significant slashing damage to his under armor. Alright, Bilston is up. He's gonna
Stun.
try. it like squeeze and shoot off to the right of Alistair and everyone there.
He
He is
can
tiny.
actually. He is small, so he can actually move forward.
Yeah, he
All right,
that
well,
is
yeah.
true. He can go underneath everybody.
Yeah, he can go under y'all's feet, especially your tall ass in the bar.
We're all tall boys except him.
All right, he'll push to.
Actually, average height.
Taller than him.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to put. Yeah, I don't think he'll push too far. I think he'll push to about right there, and he'll shoot his. That plus sneak attack. Where's his sneak attack? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, he hits. Okay, not bad. 17. Okay. Think that is all he can do. He doesn't have any bonus actions that I could tell.
Well, he's a rogue. He can take like dodge or
He can hide, right? He can bonus action hide.
yeah, hide, dodge,
My
or
PC's restarting.
disengage.
Oh, great. Why must-
Your computer
why
is just.
Why must it do this every time?
Okay. My game's frozen.
Awesome.
Let me reload. Roll 20 real quick.
Oh, you can't actually dodge. Good to know.
That's a monk ability, and you have the patient defense is what I think
Yeah.
you're thinking of.
No, he can hide, dash, or disengage. Those are his options.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he'll
uncanny.
spend his bonus action to hide once I get back in the game.
He isn't here. Quit. Do everything.
Yeah, my whole tab crashed. That was weird.
Could be worse. It could have been your whole computer.
Yep.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I can't handle all the nat ones. It's too many.
Hey, y'all getting them out early.
Yeah, that's a lot of nat ones. It's been like 15 minutes and there's already been like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think 5 actually. I turn off the music, see if I can get it running again.
Thanks, Gopher. As long as curse.
There we go. Okay, so this guy suffered a decent amount of damage while keeping a track of his health. Bilston uses his bonus action to hide, so let me do that real fast. Stealth check. He's at a +9 to stealth. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, nothing to see in his ass. He just disappears under Barrius's large dress thing that he.
Yeah, I just have a giant cloak and a bunch of.
Yeah, he just he's hiding off to the side. You can't really see. Anyway,
Stinks down here.
the Witherling, Alistair, I'm assuming you're going to try and push him forward and attack one of these creatures. Which one do you want him to attack?
Whichever one's closest, I suppose.
There's 2. They're basically right next to each other.
He
It
basically
has
can only
advantage
attack.
in melee.
Left or right?
Right.
Okay, the right one. Okay, he's gonna swing 2 of his multi-club attacks. Hits with the first, misses with the second, dealing 5 bludgeoning damage.
That a boy.
He hears he's happy for a bone creature. Various, you're up.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Ooh. It's so tight though, that's the thing. It's. Ooh. Well, there's an injured guy, so I know Alistair probably wants to move up, so I'm gonna leave the space in front of me. I will just hold it dead at the moment. The one that's injured that Bronix attacked.
Yes, this is the
Okay.
bottom one.
Yeah, bottom one.
Rolls a 15.
He failed.
It's dead. No, it's not dead, but it hurts.
21.
Yeah, 21 damage. Finally.
That's really good for Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Oof. That one's looking pretty beat up.
Alright, come on, Alistair. Finish off.
Alright, Alistair. You have
It's
this
my turn?
hook horror grasping at its ear like holes. They're not full ears, but they're like little holes with like philia or those little
How
hairs.
far away?
It's I think it's just within range. If you move forward one space, it's within range.
You can't.
Alright. Yeah, I'd like to move closer and hurl my hammer at it.
Barrius, did you move back?
Oh, in the little cubby areas, so yeah, he can actually get
Well,
through.
technically, whatever.
Well, if he can move through, it's fine. If he can't reach them, I would have moved down one, so he could, be in range.
Okay.
Because if this is one man
Alright, where's
know.
the hammer?
only, then I would just.
Oof, you rolled a 10. Did not hit.
And who all of our friends are good? I'm gonna give them a level 1 healing. word.
Bronix is looking like he's been taking a few blows.
I'm fine though.
I'll
Save
give them a
heal.
level 1 healing word.
Healing word?
Yep.
What level? 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Healing word, level 1. 6 health. That can't be right. No, that's right.
Yeah.
Rolled the low.
It's
What's
not
that?
adding your wisdom. It should add your wisdom, right?
Yeah.
It didn't add your wisdom for some reason.
D4 plus 3 plus wisdom, which is 4.
Yeah, for some reason it's not adding the wisdom.
So
Oh,
does
did
that
it
4
break
to that
again?
6 or what?
Yeah, it'd
so
be
you
10.
get 10 health.
Oh, fucking broke again.
Yeah, it looks like they updated
Nice.
it again.
I need to stop with this.
I don't know why they do that shit. They keep breaking spell modifiers. Okay. Top of the round, Navarre, you're up.
Yay.
Now you're pushed up. They're only at half cover because most of the bodies are out of the way.
Okay. Firebolt.
That hits.
17 damage.
It is looking on death's door. You hit it right in the face, and it's squawking and screeching and it's clawing at its head with the flames on it. It is looking damn rough. Good hit. Any bonus action?
No.
Alright. And this hook horror is going to attack the witherling in front of it. Hits with both. Your witherling gets clattered to pieces as it just sinks 2 hooks into both sides of its ribcage and rips it apart.
You served me well at all. Rest.
The second hook horror, the one in front of Bronix, is going to continue to pummel Bronix. It misses with a 15, but hits with a 23. You take 5 piercing damage after being reduced. Alright, Bronix, you're up. The one in front of you is barely hanging on, and the other one is looking decently healthy.
There we go, I'm back.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to end this right now. Reckless grip weapon. Fuck.
Both of those missed.
Ah!
That last one hits. How would you like to overkill this thing? Fucking hell. You only had 3 health points and you did 28.
Uh,
You should
How big is
put
this
the
creature?
advantage thing.
It's
advantage.
about I think they're pretty tall. They're about 8 feet tall, maybe a little more.
okay, well, I swing axe once, and of course it misses, so I
9
bring it
feet tall.
around, and I kind of lodge it in the skull on its side, right where his eye is, and it just kind of drops like just a big old sack of potatoes. And
Yeah,
then, now that this
your
guy's
next
dead,
attack.
I'm gonna use my ability and do another great weapon. Reckless great weapon. That hits, right?
Yes, it does.
There we go. Damn. Trying 29 damage on the second guy.
Oof. Good hit.
The big D.
It screeches back at you as you kill its mate and it squawks. Anyway, Bilston is going to push forward underneath Barrius' feet and kind of stay. No, that's within melee. That's also within melee, I think.
He could shoot where he was, right? He had vision, didn't he?
Yeah, he had vision, but yeah, he'd have vision under you. We'll pretend he's under you right now, shooting from beneath your legs. He's going to shoot at the one on the right. Misses.
Is Bronix next to it? Doesn't
Oh,
get
he's-
it? Oh, no, that's
he's
only on
hiding,
the
That's
right.
from melee.
I basically
No, but
stepped
he's
over the body.
hiding.
Oh, but he's stealth. That's right, he's stealth.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
12 damage.
Oh man. That's
that won't
unfortunate.
go away, please.
Yeah, it's a nat 1 on a d6. I mean,
Still.
Red makes
he
me
just
go.
kind
"Oh,
of shoots it right into one of its seemingly pectoral muscles, but it's actually just like a carapace on his chest. Barrius, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, now I am going to. I'm in melee range anyway, so it doesn't matter where I move. Let's move on this body, shall
You
I?
do melee, yeah. Well, technically
Yeah.
you wouldn't be melee there because of the rock, but
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I can.
you move there, yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't provoke opportunities, that's all I'm worried about. Anyway, I'm gonna just toll the dead him thing, as that seems to be
Alright.
effective with the
I'll-
other creature. Something about it seems to wound them.
Rolls a 7.
He takes 6.
6 damage. Woo! Not as impressive as your first one.
It's either really good or really bad, what can I say? Like, go Alistair, you
Alright.
got this.
Alistair, you're up.
Are these
Your
creatures
Witherlings
large?
have unfortunately been killed.
Are these creatures considered large?
Yes.
Okay. I'll toll the dead as well. Mirror my mate.
You're
That
just
was
better at it than
No,
I
that was right.
am.
That was right.
Yeah.
Rolled a 5 on the wisdom save, so he
19
takes that
Christ.
full 19. It's looking pretty rough. You have a bonus action?
I
I
can
shall-
move forward.
I will end my turn here.
Alright. Navar, you're clear if you move forward.
Yeah. I can adequately see the other target. And now I will. Real quick, go over and -1 one spell slots because I almost forgot. I'll just shoot fireball back. Another 20.
That hits. And that is just enough to finish it off.
Yeah.
How would you like to burn this fucker?
Well, let's see here. All the fuzz just catches on fire. And he's just fucking screeching and flailing about on the floor.
Yeah. Rolls onto its carapace back and it fires and faces in flames. That's pretty accurate. It even curls up like an ant after it's been burnt. But y'all have successfully killed the 2 hook horror parents. What do y'all do?
Harvest, harvest,
Are these the
harvest.
creatures we had seen whenever we first entered?
These are the creatures that you saw when you first entered.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's if I look directly up, do I see anything? I think that's like a big one.
Directly above you,
Yeah,
just make a small investigation check. You'll be at
sure.
advantage because you're crystal.
Yeah,
As you kind of like look through your crystal as you look around the room.
yeah, pretty much.
Uh, the roof seems to have like claw marks and whatnot. They just seem to climb all over the place.
Mhm.
But what you do notice is a crevice to the southeast.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
it seems like a raised ledge, probably about, I think it's how many feet? 10 feet tall? Let me double check. Let's see.
Come here, berries. I'll
Yeah,
give you a boost.
there's a hole in the 10-foot high ceiling.
oh.
It'd take like an athletics check for you to get up there.
I mean, I can I flap my wings and try to
Oh,
grab
yeah,
a
you
ledge?
can fly, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I kind of jump and like give myself a couple flaps to like get up.
I slowly lower my shield, sadly. I was going to use it as a stepping stone.
You want me to step on you? I mean, I'll do that for free, but
Thanks, friend.
you're welcome, cursed friend.
So what you find is this area. It's a sandy floor, and you see a clutch of 4 1-foot diameter eggs with rocky outer shells, all half buried in a shallow pit.
I look over at Alistair and I'm just like, we found more eggs.
Not dragon, I hope.
Do they look dragon?
There's 4 of them.
Alright, can I
I don't
inspect
know, I'm doing
them?
usual.
I imagine
By,
the offspring.
yeah, can I guess that they're the offspring of the 2
Yeah,
hook
with that
things?
investigation check, you'd put 2 and 2 together there.
Yeah. Okay.
They were obviously
Alright,
defending this with their lives.
I'm like, yeah, they made a nest up here. They
And
got
you
like
failed.
4 eggs. Like, and I reached down to give Alistair like a little help to get up here.
All right, yeah, Alistair, you can make a strength check or athletics check at advantage.
Oof.
No, you aren't able to make it. Barry's strong arms are not enough to pull you up in your decently
Hey,
heavy
I
armor.
didn't fail that roll.
Yeah, you're also just trying to climb up the 10-foot area. You're
Slip.
just like slipping on the slick walls of the area.
Fucking 5 and a 3. Ouch.
Alright,
That's
I'm like,
bad.
you know, get
Meanwhile-
Bronix to just lift you up, okay? I'll meet you up there. You just, yeah, you find your own way out.
Bronix, if
Meanwhile-
you're gonna lift him, it's a strength check at advantage.
Do we really need to check? No, seriously. Oh, I guess we do. Oh, I
There's
Thank
always a chance of a
God.
nat 1.
Well, it'd been athletics, but either way, yeah, there you go. You're up. He kind of just throws you up there, actually.
Not used to that.
All right, and then while they're doing that, I guess me and Bronix can carve off pieces of the
Yeah.
hook cars.
Like,
So,
so you want some
So-
omelet or something for
Let's say,
breakfast
could these
tomorrow?
eggs be of any kind of value?
it's not
what's
my
your survival at?
Bronix.
Me?
Yeah,
Mhm.
what's your survival?
I have advantage in it, so I have +4 mod to survival. It's wisdom though, so it's not really high. +5.
Why would you have
Okay.
advantage?
I have a +3,
Barbarian.
so I'll just give you the help.
Barbarians don't get advantage in survival.
Never mind. I'm not gonna explain it to you. I know what I'm doing
I
in my
get-
class.
Either way, I'm giving you the help action. Hey, look, advantage reasons.
Yeah, if he's helping you, then you would.
Oh, am I getting these things?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if
Roll
he's helping
survival
you,
for-
you'd get advantage.
Well, there you
Oh
go.
my
Oh.
god!
Don't ask me to
Jesus.
Did we
do
seriously-
anything.
I think it's safe to say the nat 20 is broken. Or roll 20.
Yeah. Well,
I can't explain that.
Well, fuck.
I
With
can't.
a smaller knife to try and carve
What
it.
were you trying to harvest?
I don't
Because
know.
whatever you were trying to harvest, the products accidentally butchered it.
I don't know, but it's broken.
Let's just say you're trying to grab the hooks off the first body as trophies, but you weren't able to successfully break them off. If you want to try and harvest another part, you can go ahead.
All right. I think we can try. I think we can get more success somewhere else.
Oh my God, Bronix,
That's
you've already
better.
rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 natural ones today.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What were you trying to harvest? Oh, but you have advantage too. So I mean,
I mean, I can throw it
you can roll
again.
another.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be better, but goddamn 6 already.
You know you have an
What are you
advantage
trying to
toggle,
grab
right?
off of this body?
Let's see here. Probably like some of the like pieces of the shell, like some
Okay.
of the hard shells, and maybe a hook or two.
All right. So if you want a hook or two, you'd have to go to the other body, but the hard shell is easily with that
Yeah.
check. It's skinned off, and the bones are separated from the back, but it's a nice hard carapace shell. On this body, you could also try and maybe harvest some of its internal organs if you like. Bilston says that the heads are harvested for trophies, claws obviously. Their back carapace is mostly desired, and some of their internal organs are also desired as well.
Okay. So,
Oh,
Bronix, if you scroll up on your character sheet, I think you have an advantage toggle.
Yeah, just hit it twice. Not a big deal.
so he knows. I guess I'd yell and ask Bilston if the Hunters Guild would want these eggs or not. If they would use them, or if they have
Yeah, do
any
we bring
use.
back these eggs, or do we just eat omelet or something?
One might buy them.
All I know is they were. I can't RP as him, but he's basically saying. All I know is that they were more interested in the adults parts, but the eggs may become invaluable since this place has been hunted out. They may want the young to try and use them for seeding into another hunting ground or the same one.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess I would.
I can I use floating disc and put the nest on it?
How big are the eggs?
They're buried in sand. They're not.
The eggs are 1 foot in diameter. They're still ovaloid, so they're about maybe 1.25 foot tall.
It's 3 by 3 feet.
Bronix can
So.
carry 'em, like,
Each
no
one
problem.
weighs probably
Move.
25 pounds at most.
Yeah, it
Could they
can't
fit in
cross
a
an
handy
elevation
nursery?
change of 10 feet or more, so I don't think it could go down.
Well, the ledge is 10 feet, so it would go from the ledge to a bit off the normal ground.
Yeah, it says it can't cross it can't cross of more than 10 feet, so it can go like down.
Well, you're
Probably down.
basically making it
It
go
can't
down
move
5
across
feet.
like a 10 feet pit, a 10 foot
Yeah.
deep pit. So,
Floats 3
I
feet
mean, you
above
could
the
just-
ground in
I
unoccupied.
mean, you could just grab the eggs and like hand it down to us and just cast the floating disc like at the floor.
Can I just put them in the haversack?
If this
They weigh
Cliff
25
is-
pounds each.
Oh, okay.
This cliff is what 10 feet tall. You just hand them to me.
Yeah.
I'm 7 foot tall
Yeah.
already. I could reach
Yeah,
up
we could just
to the
hand them
top
to
of that.
Bronix, and then
Yeah,
And
his
then
reach
just
is easily almost 10 feet in its own
put
right.
then we could just put the disc on the floor. Not have to worry about the elevation change.
How long does this thing last? The floating
An
disc? 1
hour.
hour?
Yeah, but it's a ritual, so I can keep it up.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
It'll
while they're
slow
carving
down
this
your
up,
pace significantly if you keep it, though. Because you'd have to spend 10 minutes every other hour to recast it.
Every 50 minutes.
well, how long are we going to be down here? How much left do we have to go?
I mean,
Wilson?
wasn't it like a
We-
day's
Well, you've
travel to
cleared
get
the
here?
area, but you still have a day's travel back to the city.
Oh, I'll just cast it. It's a level 1 spell. I can cast some spells. It's fine.
Yeah.
Since everyone's
Okay.
so in
So
a
it'll
rush.
take a day and a half then if you do it that way.
Yeah, I'll use
get
it as a
back.
ritual now because they're carving up the creature, or attempted
Mhm.
to at least.
Yeah.
And then after every hour, I just use a spell slot. And then I can short
Alright.
rest, use 3 more, and then so.
So,
Alright.
and then we can get back to carving once those are brought down.
Alright. So y'all could try and harvest the internal organs of both of them and the hooks and back from the one on the right as well. So that would be,
All right.
I would definitely put advantage toggle on if you're going to do that. It'll be 4 checks if you do that.
I can try.
Oh boy.
What do we want to go for
I
first?
give the help
It's
action.
survival. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you harvesting?
I guess try going for the hooks.
All right. So you're able to secure one of them. The other one
All right, that's fine.
doesn't really snap, but it just it cracks down the seam of where the bone elbow is, and you get that it would be ruined if it was used for what it was meant to be used for.
These creatures are nasty.
Yeah, they
But you
are.
get one hook or claw.
Cool.
Yay, we got a claw.
That was for the back. The carapace, I guess.
That you're able to get, no problem. So you have
Alright,
2 carapace backs. Each one
So-
weighs roughly 20 pounds. They're
So
pretty
what we
heavy.
could do-
Well, actually, it's probably more than that, but because
So
these
what we could
creatures each
do-
weigh 400 pounds.
I have an idea. We could put the back with like the dry shell part facing down on the disc, and then put the eggs in the back.
Make it a cradle.
Yep.
It's a good idea. Yeah, each of these carapace backs probably weighs actually close to 50 pounds because the creature themselves is 400 pounds, and this shell is their main hard, heavy, dense armor on their back.
Good thing.
Alrighty. So on the disc that goes.
Yeah, disc
Yeah.
holds up to 500.
What else is valuable of them? The head we can take. As a trophy?
The internal, you could try and harvest the head on this one. Actually, this one was probably burnt.
Even
Yeah,
if you
skin
burnt
was
the
burnt.
head, the skull will be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
you
skull
can
should
try
be
and
fine.
harvest it. Yeah, you're able to push aside the joints in the jaw and keep it intact. You disconnect the magnum opal or whatever it's called on the spine to the head,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes off like a satisfying slunk, kind of pulls off, slurps off a little. That's the tongue
Here.
is pulled out from the mouth and it actually stays with the body. But
Okay.
you have the skull and the beak intact with the eyes and the internal brain as well. You can try to harvest some internal organs on both of these 2, and that would be the last 2 checks.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Yay.
Between those 2, you're able to harvest everything that is useful. And in the last, you find a stomach, which has like a bulging piece of item inside it. Something that it ate.
I guess I'd Should I remove this? Cut it open?
We should check what that is.
All right.
We already have a good thing of organs.
Okay. I guess I'll rip open the stomach
Damn,
and see what it is inside. I feel a little too Bronix right now.
You find a stone. Let me see where
Oh
it
boy,
is.
I found a rock.
All right.
Ugly
Let me
and
see if I can get that as
stupid.
description
They
real quick.
eat
It's a
rocks. Ugly
It's
and
what?
stupid. They eat rocks.
Well, this is a bird. They usually eat rocks, so it helps with their digestion. Right.
Yeah.
History is right. That's the thing
I think-
birds do.
I think.
Does that mean
Yeah,
you eat rocks, wing boy?
They'll consume a rock,
The
like small rocks.
item I am looking for.
Help grind up shit.
It's called a
in their stomach.
gastrolith.
No, it's called
Ah.
a roper. It's a giant rock.
Oh yeah, the
Roper. Oh my god, the roper. Don't remind me of that. I
The
can't
one
find it,
time
but I will tell you what it is later once y'all decipher it.
I
Okay.
guess I'll just go ahead and put my inventory kidney stone.
You found it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let's head out.
So as y'all are heading out, about an hour passes by, and you start to hear it cracking behind you on the floating disc.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Like guys, the eggs are hatching.
You see a spiderwork of cracks on one of the eggs.
You mean the roper with sturges?
What do y'all do?
Who cares? It's this little thing. Even if it hatches, whatever.
I mean, it's gonna be a baby, so it's not like it's gonna be
Yeah, it's like
dangerous.
it's not. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
dangerous
it's
at all.
not exactly dangerous right now.
Guess I'll
Sorry, I'm just going through my notes.
break off a little bit of my rations and have it ready.
You gonna feed that thing?
Right as you put your hand up, a beak just snaps through the cracking of the shell, and it has a similar squawk as the adult hook horrors, but noticeably infantile in sound.
By
It's
the way, the
much
music's off
quieter.
again.
Yeah, I know.
It's really boring without music all the time.
Okay. We used to not have music at all, and you didn't mind then. Now that
Been
I have
spoiled.
music, you get
I was
upset.
listening to music. I was listening
We've been
to
spoiled
Pandora.
to music.
Let me find my generic cave music.
Oh
There we
right,
go.
generic cave music.
Yay!
Drippy droppy sound.
Drip, drip, drop.
I can't find my notes on the hook horror babies. Where are my hook horror baby notes?
Probably in the same place as your rock notes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had a handout for these little children's. But yes, the first one has hatched. The first thing it sees is Alistair with food in his hand, and it immediately grabs at the food and, chops it down like a baby bird.
Nice pet.
I mean, there's worse pets to have, I'm sure.
You now have a hook horror infant that is constantly following you and asking for food.
Oh.
And on this day, I became a
Wait.
mother.
Right, and I'm breaking off a piece of my ration and giving it to Sizzix. I'm like, yeah, join the club.
Sizzix is sentient. It's intelligent.
Yes, right. He itself.
Did you give me food, master? Oh, it's never given me food before.
Barry, you feeling maternal.
Yeah, I'm getting maternal now. I'm just like, you know what? I have a piece of extra chunk of dragon meat attached. You can just have a slither of dragon meat. Here you go.
Don't know what you are, but if you start lactating, I'm out.
Ew. I don't even know if that's possible.
No, it's probably
Hey
not.
guys,
You're
are you gonna move
reptilian.
out of that little cave?
Well, technically, we're not in the cave. We're
Yeah,
traveling back.
technically y'all are on the way back.
Yeah.
We just don't have an in-between screen.
So the infant, it's a tiny creature. It is no more than a foot tall. But it is hungry and it is looking for food at any point it can get it. Yeah. I'm also in their digestive systems. You found a few pieces of silver and electrum. About 30 silver pieces and 6 electrum. Not very much, but you found something in there.
Okay.
How many eggs do we have in total? 4,
You
right?
have
Or
3 left now
3. Oh, 3 left. Okay.
because
Wow.
one of them hatched.
Oh, can you? All right. Well, I guess if Alice is carrying it.
It's following Alistair as best as it can. It's trying to keep up. It moves at about 10 feet.
Walking behind me.
Pick it up.
Put it on the disc. Yeah.
I'll put it on the disc and I'll walk next to it. Aw.
It's squawking every now and then. It sounds like a bird with the horrible raspy squawk.
That's slightly less cute.
Exactly like that.
I'll attempt to pet it. Being careful to make sure it doesn't try to bite me.
No, it puts its hands on your hands and rubs its beak against your hand.
Oh.
Definitely sees you as its mother, quote unquote.
This has become a good day.
If I could find my notes, I could tell you exactly when the other ones, but I can't find my notes on when they hatched. I don't know where I put them. So I'll have to roll for it instead.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh shit. My notebook just got ripped apart.
Oh shit, indeed.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. 3,100. No. All right. Another 2 hours passes and you hear the crack of another egg.
I guess I'll wait with this time.
Let's say I don't have a whole lot of.
No, berries. You need to.
Yeah.
You need to walk 20 feet in front of the disc
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
in order to keep it moving.
Yeah. Fine.
I mean, walk up to it. No big deal. Takes 2 seconds to watch a egg hatch.
Yeah, I'll give it food. Sure, why not?
Now you have a pet.
Alright, yo, Bronix, you want to get in on this? Maybe the next one you can take. Unless you want to give it your food.
About 10 hours later, right before y'all are about to go to sleep, you hear 2 more eggs, both simultaneously begin to hatch.
Oh shit.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
So now you hear this cacophony of squawks as all 4 of your children are sitting there demanding food.
Purple bark was food, wasn't it? I think so.
It's food.
Well, Navarre has one. Are you going to take the other one,
break
Bronix?
one in... I'll break one in half and give it to 2 of them. Mine and then another one.
You're going to have 2?
Unless
I
Bronix
was
wants
gonna
to feed
take
that one.
care of the 2.
Oh, I mean, if you want to
Yeah.
do the 2, that's fine. Make
Yeah,
sure
I'll
mine has
do
a
the
full
2.
belly. Alright, I'll give the whole piece to him then, and little pieces.
Have-
Not one big.
So
Have the caster.
You might choke.
So we have
The
2 that are
caster's
following
carriage.
Alistair, 1 that's following Various, and 1 that's following Navarre now.
No, 2 are
None
following.
of our wants to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Navarre wants to.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take 2.
What's funny is I debated on taking create food and water today.
Oh.
But you have them somewhat satisfied for food for the rest of the day. But eventually,
I'll give them a ration on my food.
y'all are about maybe 6 hours foot travel from the city. y'all need to take a break. I
Yeah.
need watch orders and watch checks.
Oh boy.
I'm
I'll take
always
first
lost.
watch.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah. I'm always last, as per tradition.
There goes my perception roll.
Yeah.
And
I'll
it's
take that
good.
advantage.
It's not crap.
And I will.
Oh, I
work-
rolled with advantage by accident. Never mind.
That's all right. I mean, y'all's first die is what's matters.
Another
I'm
Yeah.
working on my
16.
review, by the
Yeah.
way.
All right, that's a success. And y'all see it's quite quiet. This is the same path that y'all went before. No issues. Y'all continue out through the rest of y'all's time. Let me check my calendar. Nothing comes in y'all's way as y'all make back to the city. Y'all make it into town. It's about half the day is gone. What do y'all do?
I'm checking something. So,
I guess we go
What
back
are
to
you
the
gonna
guild.
do with this herd of little hook horse you guys tamed?
I wish we could cast silence on them.
Why don't you just love their chirps?
People are
don't we
looking
have
at
to
y'all
report?
strangely as y'all carry these creatures into town.
Well, we have to report back to the place where built.
Hunters Guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hunters Guild, right? So.
All right, I'm gonna bring y'all to Gracklestug.
I mean, technically, I could bring, or I can get silence on my prepared list.
You really should take that big dead dragon out of here by now.
You can get some.
I guess the body's still there. Maybe it's gone actually. It's been a
I'm
couple of
pretty
days.
sure the guard would have.
It's been 2 days,
Take
so
it.
it would be gone by now.
Yeah.
Then why is it still there?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm
question-
deleting it right now. There you go.
There we go.
Jesus, Jeff.
The bridges are still out, of course.
Well, yeah.
Of course, thinking about the dragon, not fixing the fucking bridges. City workers.
Bilston leads you over to this area, just this large, almost like compound. It seems almost like barracks style mini buildings. Some are more squalid than others, but you are at Alargtholduk's headquarters. Bilston guides y'all inside.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been walking around with all these infants. What are the city goers thinking and looking like?
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're looking at you like, what the fuck? But then again, it's not like they haven't seen they haven't seen hook horror children probably ever, because that's a very rare occurrence. But they do look at y'all like, okay, they're going towards a Logtholduk. They know what the Logtholduk does.
Okay.
But y'all make y'all's way into this hall. It's like a guild hall. Very grungy. Dirty but functional for a staging area for I think like Castle Black, how they have that staging ground where they train their recruits. It's very much like that. But Bilston eventually he's like, okay, I'm gonna go get Rangrim Loader and we'll be back. So he goes, he's gone for about maybe 5 minutes or most, and eventually brings out the orangish red-haired dwarf Duragar that y'all seen before. So you're successful. See, y'all got some additions.
Yeah, we thought maybe you could use them for, I don't know. You could look after them, grow up hunting. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that one looks like he's really liking you. We could use them to mate them and breed them for future hunts.
Yeah, you got that games, right, where you fight monsters. They could be in addition to that.
These are
once they
children.
grow
They would
up.
not be able to fight
No.
a
Dude,
well, once
Duragar
they-
child.
This is rude.
Well, once they grow up,
future.
obviously.
Yeah, in the future, duh.
Yeah, they take a while to grow up. I'm not an expert, but you know, they'll get bigger rather quickly. Less than a year, probably be fully grown.
That's fairly quick.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's actually really quick.
Yeah, they grow with if they're provided ample food and hunting, they grow to full size quickly.
Well, we
But,
didn't have. Well, we brought them back to you since you're the expert on these. If you'd like, well, you're welcome to definitely take mine. I don't know about the others, but I can't look after this thing by myself.
Same.
I kind of want to
Alright.
keep mine.
No problem. I'll take whatever y'all are willing to give off your. We'll need to restock the hunting grounds eventually, and this will be easier said than with actual creatures to raise. But your contract has been fulfilled. You cleared the area. What was plaguing our or stealing our game?
A band of gnolls.
Fucking gnolls. I suspected. Well,
Yeah.
how did they do, Bilston? He's like, yeah, they did all right. he doesn't show any praise but he's like, well, we had an accord. Did you harvest anything of value
Oh,
as
we got
part
quite
of
a
the
bit.
contract?
It's like right over there.
Yeah, we got some of their caratuses, and I guess you tried to sever the heads and stuff. I don't know what you guys did. It's all on the disc, though, if you want to look at it.
I could definitely use the shells. Those are useful for armor and such. Ulrich will know what to do with the body parts, and I don't need a trophy, so you can keep the head. Claw may be useful. I'll take that if you don't mind.
Sure.
And here's your 1,000 gold for completing the task. Divide it as you see fit. He hands it to Bilston though.
Would they want the organs as well? The internal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't hear him say that part.
Yeah. Obviously, you've harvested the contents of the stomach, but
Mm-hmm.
you're able to get out those things.
They
So
were
the only thing he
included
doesn't
in the
really
other
care
shell.
about is the only thing he doesn't care about is the head of that you harvested.
Yeah, if I'm keeping mine, I don't think I want that.
Just put it in the bar.
Make
the
a hook
crotchety
horror
bastard.
mask. That'd be pretty fucking crazy.
That's not fucked up at all. Hi, I'm your new father. I killed your father, ripped his head off, and now I wear it.
That is awesome.
Veronic's can if he wants to. I'm out.
So
I'll
you'll be
just give it
keeping your
to
hook horror, Alistair?
Sorry, what?
Up there.
You'll be keeping your hook horror?
I think so. What gender is it? I have to check.
You cannot fucking tell.
Aw. Until I determine it,
Ro-
your name shall be Clarence.
Clarence. All right, Bronix, you're trying to say something.
I was just gonna say, let's give the skull to the bar. They can hang it somewhere.
All
I'm
right.
gonna give it to Jetta.
She may like it. You never know.
Trying to impress your lady friend.
I will give you a hook horror character sheet for you here in a second.
Clarence.
For
Clarence.
Mm.
all right, restore,
Alistair always wanted a son,
duplicate.
and he wanted to name him Clarence. Then a dragon came by.
Ruined all of that.
Wow.
That's fucked up, Navarre. That's very fucked up.
That is so horrible.
Well, now you have a son and named Clarence. One way or another.
I think you should stop.
I just glare at
Alright.
you. Don't even think about it.
All right, Alistair, you now have a character sheet for Clarence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try and learn more about him if you like, but that is your little baby. It has some attacks, not much.
How tall is he as a
What?
tiny?
He's 1 foot. He's tiny, 1 foot tall.
He's 1 foot! Oh, he's so little!
Wait, he's actually just 1 foot. I
Yeah,
thought he
he's
was
1
larger
foot.
than that. I thought because I wanted to carry them on my shoulder, but I'm like, oh, they're too big for that. Then.
Oh, he's
No,
totally
they're-
going on my like
They're
head.
1 feet tall. Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping mine. Then I could put it on my shoulder. All right, I'm keeping mine. Screw that. If they're that
Be
small,
mindful,
I'm keeping.
they will grow to bigger than me.
In a year, it's fine.
And I shall train him, and he shall be the bestest boy.
You know, I'm like Zizix. You now have a brother.
I will kill him in his sleep.
I find it like what are
I'm
they
so
called
happy.
if you raise them? Because like they're just called hook horrors.
What do you mean? He's called Clarence.
All right, various. words.
Oh, I am so happy about this.
I thought they were so much larger than that. I'm so sorry.
So happy.
Fucking
They get
go
bigger.
1 foot.
And I? Oh no, I
The
can't.
eggs were 1.25 feet tall, so you know you gotta think that there's some gaps in there, but yeah, they're about 1 foot tall.
Okay.
At infancy they have no attacks, but eventually they may get more.
Okay.
They're
Abilities.
omnivores. They can eat anything. That's interesting.
Yeah, they are omnivores. That's true.
Alright, so it's not
I would not
so
know this yet,
difficult. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be like that guy.
Well, they
from
ate the mushrooms.
Oh
they
no,
all
yeah,
gave.
yeah, that's right.
Don't be like that guy from The Simpsons where it's like gives the line tofu. It's just like
But you have successfully completed your contract. Rangrim looks you over and says, "Now that y'all's initiation is complete, there is a more serious contract that you can fulfill at any time you see fit, as long as it's before the Feast of the Moon.
Okay.
We have a creature. It is within our hunting grounds. We do not know what it is. We only know that it brings cold wherever it goes. And it's much like the gnolls, it plagues our hunting grounds and kills. And this beast has sent back many adventurers. They have not been able to defeat this creature. Strangely enough, most of them weren't killed. They were spared by this creature. It seems sentient. But it is a beast nonetheless.
do they not know what it is?
You can try to question some of those who have survived. They may tell you more, but they were very not forthcoming with what happened. It was very bizarre.
Scarred.
Maybe, or they were placated somehow to not reveal any information. I do not know a creature who could do this, but at last we never found any information. So, the contract is 3,000 gold for any form of completion of this creature, whether you kill it, you drive it off, with proof, of course. But this creature, we cannot have it interfere in our actions any longer.
Okay, do you know where the creature is?
Yes, it is made a lair about 2 days away from here, to the far southwest, opposite to where the hook horror hunt was. This is as far as out of character. This is as far as y'all would have gone. You have not head farther southwest. Southeast is also away from the Dark Lake, but it's somewhat closer to other places. So yeah, they'd be sending you farther southwest than you've ever been.
Okay. Oh boy.
Did you people ever freaking hunt anywhere nearby?
Well,
Why would
creatures
they?
don't
Why
come
could they?
towards
That wasn't in
civilization.
That wasn't in character. I'm just thinking, like, goddamn, 2 days wait.
But yes, 3,000 gold for a good work. Like I said, the contract expires before the Feast of the Moon, the day before. So
Which is how far away?
that is a little over a month and a half away. Let me
Oh,
check
yeah.
the calendar.
Think Thanksgiving.
By Thanksgiving.
Let me find my sheet. Where's my sheet? Calendar.
Fix it again, Tony.
Okay.
Is this area possible to be traveled to by some means of, I'll say carriage, but not really. Is there any transportation? Is there any arrangements we can make for transportation to the area that you're aware of? do we
Not
have
that
to
I
go-
know of, unless you procure some beast of burden to carry you. That I do not know.
Okay.
It is currently the second 8th day of Marpanoth, so this would be about 42 days out. Is when the contract expires.
Sure.
Well, I say before we leave, we should talk to a couple of the survivors.
Yes, that is a possibility. There's Uthric. He spends most of his days drinking at the Shattered Spire. And then there's what's his name? Don't have his name.
Okay.
Adric. Uthric and Adric. They're not brothers, not related.
Okay.
No relation.
Here, I'll type it up. Azric has not been seen. We don't know where he is, but Uthric is probably your best bet. He's not always sober, but he's questionable, I guess.
I kind of look at Alistair like, really?
I think that's. Are they both at Shattered Spire?
No,
The other one's
the other
missing.
one is missing. We have not seen him since.
Oh.
He's in the city, but we did not know where he lays his head at night, if you will. Maybe Uthric knows where he is. I don't know.
Okay.
But we hear that Foam Tankard invited you to the tournament at the end of the month.
He
Yep.
There's 3 other teams that you'll be competing against. Not directly, of course, but you know, they face their rounds and you face yours.
Yeah.
And then whoever makes it through to the finals wins the pot of gold.
we wouldn't want anyone to die, now would we?
No one really dies in this usually. The clerics keep them healthy, but we're a little short staffed on clerics as it is now because, well, you saw what happened with the dragon.
Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, I was also helping with Lady Blackskull, or not really lady, captain of the guard. I would not refer to her that way because I don't think she would like that.
Yeah, you're right about that. She may be shorter than you, but she could bring you down the size if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No intentions of finding out.
That's probably wise. Anyway, I bid y'all adieu. If y'all accept the contract, I'll see you when you complete it. But get out. Bilston, you're staying here.
Grabs him by the scruff.
Oh,
Welcome to
well,
Walmart.
nice.
Get your shit and get out.
Come along, Clarence.
all right.
All right.
Off to the Shattered Spire.
Okay.
So he said he drinks there. Is that a pub of some kind too?
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
It's
Remember?
a
That was
it's
a
an
I
fun-
inn.
know.
Yeah.
I just didn't think.
You don't
Probably
know
like that
all the
deep, like,
pubs in
home.
town yet?
Who needs to? When you find a good one, you stay there.
Just figured variety or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, your lady's bar keeps me well stocked with what I need.
Let's see, they're not here.
Get out of here, Bilston.
You're not here.
Yeah, here, whoever.
Just a hodgepodge of patrons outside, but eventually y'all make it inside. It's somewhat empty. There's a few people there.
What is that
You
thing
see-
next to the orc?
What this?
That's another orc that you do not know of.
I know what that thing up there is. Why it's down here.
Oh. What was it?
They're slaves within the city.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
I forgot. I'm dealing with barbarians. No pun
but
intended.
y'all go inside. It's like I said, it's mainly empty. There's a person there at the bar, just Durgar.
This is not a bar.
Yeah, it's a tavern bar, tavern and inn.
My screen looks like we're outside in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are the spire is right here in front of y'all.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are going in basically, and this is all theater of the mind.
Ghetto.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all go in and there's the bartender who's just messing around, doing whatever, serving drinks. You see two drunk orcs leaning on each other, passed out. Mind you, remember this is halfway through the day, so they're pretty sloshed already. You
Lightweight?
see-
You look like you have good company here, Alistair.
Nah, lightweights.
you hear one of them fart off the bench, just a deep rumbled fart.
Ew.
Disgusting.
But what do y'all do?
I guess I walk up to the bar, keep, or
Yeah.
the guy that does the drinks. I'm like,
Hey.
we're here
Marty,
to
I'd like a
look for
drink.
someone.
Uthric.
Oh yeah, that too.
One at a time.
We're looking for Uthric.
He's over there in the corner, pissed as always.
Okay.
But pissed.
I'd like to get
assuming
2
he's pissed
drinks.
Drunk.
Yeah, he's fucking drunk.
I'd like to get 2 of your finest ales, please.
All right, dark lake stout it is. That'll be 2 copper each.
Okay.
Already hiccuping. Jesus.
No, that was
Never-
that was just
you're never
a
gonna-
slight gasp of outrage.
Just like
I take my 2 drinks and I walk over to the guy's table.
you're never gonna find anything better than
Tarkling
what
stout
you got
here.
at Crotchety Bastard.
I know, I know.
Well, you keep asking for their finest, and then you realize that they're Durgar. They don't really care about finer things. They care about getting fucking pissed. But
Drinking this would make you pissed. Disgusting.
yeah, there you go. But yeah, you see a guy who's got his head on over his tankard, and he's kind of like breathing hard.
Are you Uthric?
Yeah, I suppose.
Drink my first mug and said we were told that you knew about some creature.
Oh, what? Who told you what?
If only I spoke drunk.
You don't?
You're fluent.
How did you
Yeah,
I don't know what you
say.
guys are talking about. I am a great drunk. Oh,
Who's asking?
just a friend. We were with the Hunters Guild, and they had said that there was some creature that you had either tried hunting or.
We're spared by
Oh,
a creature
I-
of cold.
yes. What do you want to know?
Anything
Yeah.
you can tell us
Yeah.
about it.
What is it?
It was so
Describe.
fast. I can barely remember. All I remember it was chilly. We were in the cave. The swirls of snow all around. Mind you, there's no wind in the Underdark. So it was very bizarre. It was like a snowstorm. We couldn't see anything. And the first two were killed quickly. We did not even see the creature.
How?
And then
Did you
we,
hear it?
yes, we heard growls. We heard what sounded like shattering glass. Ice, I assume. The crunch of snow. But eventually, we hear a rough feminine voice. And she said, "Leave now and keep your lives." And we left. We did not want to face this creature anymore. It was me, Adric, and another poor fellow. He died on the way back from a Grell attack, but Adric and I were the only survivors.
Do you know where
Did,
he is now?
Yeah,
Say
did Edric get a good look at the creature or the person that did this to you?
If you've ever seen someone so cold with fear, I would assume yes.
Do you know where your companion is now? Adric, was it?
Adric, I haven't seen him in quite a while, but he lost favor with an honor because of this, and he's now known as a Kalasabrak, one without honor. Here, he's joined several different guilds looking for fame and money to regain what he had lost. But I hear tell now that he's a part of Iraq, or that fucking thing called. You know of what he's. The moment he says Iraq, you remember that he's talking about the empty scabbard killers the one that y'all had met.
Oh, them.
Yeah. Iraq Phonek, I think is what it's called.
Did I put it in my notes?
Probably. I
I hope so.
think you would have put that in your notes of all people because you questioned him.
Yeah. Soul blades are from the empty scabbard killer. Doo-doo-doo.
Excuse me.
Alright, back.
I actually did not put whatever you're trying to say in it.
Okay. Forak Iraknek. That's what it is.
Hmm.
That's Dwarvish for empty scabbard killers. So he tells you that he believes that he's joined them.
Can you spell that? Forak?
Yeah, I'll write it.
What the fuck did I just touch?
When I have read about the creature that we're looking for in magic school,
If it is what I think it is, very much doubt it.
No, this creature is beyond rare. It is potentially one of a kind.
I'm in the middle of D&D.
Yeah, I would assume so. Could I ask him when the snow and the ice shards appearing? Did he hear any sounds as if magic was cast or something like?
No magic. It seemed almost like willpower. It felt like death crosses its path.
So bring a woolly coat. Noted.
Do you have any idea where we could find them? Adric?
if you can find the empty scabbard killers, probably that would be the easiest way.
Okay.
I hope you wrote down how to find them.
Yeah, kind of. They had told us that there was a beggar in the Blade Bazaar on certain days. If we find them, we will get a contact. We have to purchase, I believe it was a scabbard from him.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, and he grabs your other tankard that you hadn't drinking yet, and he downs it. He belches. That's all I remember.
It's fine with me. I didn't want it anyway. It's disgusting.
Anyway, so you have another lead to the other character. At this point, you probably have about 3 more hours of time before y'all do anything. Before y'all need to go back to sleep. And then after that, downtime activities persist until the festival.
Okay.
Well, we might as well go check the Blade Bazaar.
Yes. I don't know what days he appears, but we'll just have to check it now and then.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I might. Do I have anything? Oh, what was the stone? Did you figure it out?
Or did you
It's
ever
a luck
find it?
stone. Once you investigate it.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
okay,
once you
well.
identify it.
Yeah, once I identify it.
I couldn't find the
Bam.
what page is that in the DMG?
I don't know, but it's, yeah, okay. It's a
That's the day I
stone of
rub
luck.
it. Makes me feel better.
I look at you like, can I have my precious? I rub it and I'm like, I want it. So precious.
Well, now we need to find the nearest volcano.
Stone of good luck, that's what it is.
Well, if you have no
Requires
qualities with
attunement.
it, attunement.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind keeping it. It's up to you, though. I mean,
How many things are you attuned to right now?
I only have one.
we're the same. I can have it. I mean, I use all my skills and stuff more often, so it'd be better for me
I have one.
if you're looking at it mechanic-wise. Plus, my
I don't even know
character,
what it does, so.
it makes your skills better. So when I'm doing Arcana,
It gives you +1 saving throws.
Oh.
Does it?
Oh, +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throw.
Ooh, that is very nice.
That's good for literally everybody.
Well, to say, on one hand, this would be nice for a lot of my things. On the other hand, fucking stone, maybe I'll pass a constitution check in the morning.
Oh yeah, if I can get +1, I can pass.
The thing is,
yeah,
the
that's actually true.
We're mostly doing investigation, like for the most part. So, like, and you already have a thing that.
Thank you for
He already has
reminding me
advantage.
that. I'm keeping the
Yeah.
stone because
Yeah.
you have the goddamn crystal.
Fucking advantage on investigation and shit. So,
Okay. Well, watch me roll a 10, and you're gonna wish you gave me that stone in the morning.
Technically, I don't have to do shit. I can let you sit there coughing all.
Oh, wait, you don't.
Yeah, I think he's definitely earned it.
I'll hold on to it for now. We'll see how the fates decide.
yeah.
Okay, is the rock gonna teleport into my bag if it chooses me? I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. It's fine. If you it's fine. It's actually way better than I thought.
Is there a way for me to add that? You said it's +1 to saving throws and skill checks.
Just go to the
Yes,
options
I'll do that for you if you
and,
like.
I would appreciate
Options
it.
tab in your thing next to your spells.
Let's
Global save
see.
modifier +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So global save throw modifier +1. Then passive percent. No, where's the skills or ability check one? There's one for ability checks too.
That's it.
Initial
Global
modifier.
skill
Show global skill modifier field, maybe? Maybe that'll show it?
Wait, why do I have a -1?
Show global. No, I don't want to show it. I want to put it in.
Why do
Where's
I
the
have a -1
You may just have
mod?
to
Put it in manually.
yeah, put it in for all
That's
those
fine, I can go
spells.
ahead and do that then. You can continue on with whatever.
All right. So
I should have known better.
Yes.
You're all into rock, so you would have. Yeah.
I honestly forgot about the rock thing, otherwise I might have given it to
Oh well, alright, whatever. I remembered I had.
You can thank Navarre.
good luck.
Yes.
Yeah. You have that item now.
Cool, cool, cool.
Anyone else?
Or Blade Bazaar.
Or what?
All right.
Yeah, so we can go look around the Blade Bazaar for the beggar.
Let me make a roll. Let me make a roll,
Sorry.
see if he's there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 16.
So you meant us to make an item to see, try and find him.
Nope, he ain't there.
Unfortunate.
He's busy
Alright.
doing other bigger things today.
But as this goes on, eventually you'll investigate your way through the entire Blade Bazaar, spending a couple hours to try and see if
While
you
we're
can find
there, I want to buy
this
food.
beggar person. Food? Sure enough, just check in the player's manual, player's handbook for me, and grab however much food you need to buy.
We haven't met anyone. Okay.
Expenses 157 in the player's handbook. I need to like make a freaking what's it called? Food and drink. Okay, so meals per day. If you wanted to, you could spend give him a squalid amount of food for the little guy. It'll cost you 3 copper pieces per day.
Okay. So that's what I was wanting for.
Yeah. All right. I have not found an image for your stone, so I'll find you one later. It's a piece of a gate. But from there, y'all get to rest up. What do y'all do over the course of the next? Let me see how many days.
Oh yeah, all your magic items don't have attunement. I was to get that there.
Sorry, what?
All your magic items don't have attunement.
I only have 2 magic items.
You got 3.
No.
You got the ring and got the cap of water stuff.
Oh, the Ring of Water Walking. I forgot about that.
And the cap
Yeah.
of water breathing.
Water breathing. You're
Yeah.
like waterproof now.
Yeah.
I don't have the cap.
The cap of water
Hey.
breathing.
Yeah, I gave it to him. I don't need it. I gave it to him because, like, I'm not going to use it. And
Wow,
he's.
whoever gets it gets it.
What to say? I never added it to my stuff. I didn't.
I told you to add it. I gave it to you because you're the one who keeps dying to war with. So I was like, there you go. Now you don't die around these.
All right. So the next day
Never
would be
attuned.
considered the 9th or the 3rd 9th day or 2nd 9th day of Marpanath. So y'all
That
have
was 10
about
days, was weeks.
Yeah, in D&D, 10 days is a week.
Not a 9th
Yeah.
day.
Well, the 9th day is called the 9th day of the week. So you have 3 9th days in a month. So the second 9th day is where y'all are in the month.
So the 19th day.
So the 19th day of the month. Yeah, exactly. But from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. You have one normal week until the start of the festival. What would y'all like to do in y'all's downtime?
Let's
Well, we have to
check.
eventually go kill that ice person, right?
Yeah.
So, how many more days do I have left on my thing?
I think I want. Oh, I still wanna. Let's see. I want to just search through the city for a couple different things. I know
Yeah.
you're gonna make that be multiple days things. I can only do one thing a day, or what?
Pretty much, just to make
Okay.
it simple.
Here.
Well,
Let's say I
Bronix is
wanna-
gonna go check out the mining and see what they're doing down there. He's bored. I'm curious.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Is Blade Bazaar for the beggar?
Blade Bazaar for the beggar.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
check the Blade
How
Bazaar
many
for the
days
beggar.
do you spend trying to find him?
I'll do 2 days. I'll do 2 days. Like 2 of the days trying to find him, and then like the rest of the day.
Nope, no luck.
Okay.
Who are you trying to find?
The
He's trying to find the beggar.
Oh, what beggar?
Oh my god. The guy we went to the Blade Bazaar to look for because we needed information.
Mm-hmm.
You need him for what? Oh, you mean I don't know why you need the beggar.
So we're trying
So
to
we
find
can
this other
get
contact.
fucking Adric.
Oh, Adric. Oh, the other
Alistair,
guy.
you find a bar you have not visited before. It's a good bar, and you spend the whole day there in your your 1 investigation check.
Nice.
It's so good. You spend all your money.
I guess I have to do one for my little scouting.
Yeah, you for Bronix, for you, how many days do you spend working on this whole trip to the mines?
I don't know. Like probably 2 just go around.
All right,
Are we
so
staying
the
2
first
days
day
one
you're
time?
just you remember the dwarves are known for their mining and their metal work and all that, and you'd seen plenty of metal work throughout the city, but you hadn't seen any mining. So you decide to go over to your Black Skull and get some information out of her to find what they do. And she's like, I don't know, they work on the far southwest side of the city. So get out of my hair, what's left of it anyway.
Didn't we
And
heal her?
she did not take that potion.
Oh,
She's got a burnt ass scalp. It's what you would expect would be 3 days later of
hair.
a burn victim.
Well, now she can be.
So-
She just has to
actually
fucking
called
drink
Black
it.
Skull.
Jesus.
Yeah, now she is a Black Skull. Exactly.
Oh my god. So dumb.
It's now she's fulfilled her clan name. But Bronix, you do spend a few hours moving into the south side of the city, and eventually you do find a foreman for the mine. What do you do?
I'm just like looking around. Really, it would probably be he who like says, "What the hell are you doing here?" 'Cause I'm not,
Yeah,
like-
he's like, it's this old fucking bastard who's the foreman. He's got the bushiest eyebrows you ever seen. They look like mustaches on the top of his head, coming down almost to his like below his cheekbones. He's got a long white beard. It's all filled with soot and dirt, and he's got these like kind of like goggly glasses that are on his head.
So it's Wilford Broomley.
What are you doing here, you bloody orc?
Just looking at y'all's mining. I was curious. And
Yeah,
bored.
it's fucking mining. It is very curious. What can I do for you?
I don't know.
You got a big dwarfish axe on your back. What is that?
I just kind of show him the axe. Like, it's just, found it up in... I don't remember where I found... Oh, yeah, it was the hag.
The mushroom grotto, yeah.
Of the hags.
He puts down his goggles. He like adjusts them, like kind of like zooms them in. He's like, "Oh, this is fucking nice. I haven't seen a craftsmanship like this in 200 years." He turns it over, the blade. It's fucking broken.
Broken?
Yeah. Haven't you seen this, you dull fuck? He shows you on the other side. Where you see in the picture, you have that big, bright blue gem on one side. On the other side, it's only has a portion of the crystal in. It's it seems like a third or 2/3 of the crystal is missing. Yeah, looks like whatever enchantment on this isn't complete. It's starved of energy.
Happen to know someone who could fix it.
A gem like this is one of a kind. You need to find the pieces on yourself.
Shit.
Well, it's fucking cool. You're a big sort. You're probably just as good at that axe as a pickaxe, right? You want to do some work? Grackle long and gold.
Alright. A little bit of gold isn't bad.
I'll pay you 5 gold a day.
I'll do a couple days.
Alright, thank you. Grab an axe, go to work. Alright, that's that for now. Anyone else want to do
Ronix needs to practice his swing, so he's gotta get some exercise in mining.
I do need Constitution saving throws for you. We'll assume that everyone else is fine.
Yeah, I need to
overall,
do them,
but
since...
just for the 2 days, you do an additional save.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, do I do another one?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you do another one, Bronix. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
Like your fox.
Every day that you come back from, you're covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
You rippled in sweat. Jetted us into it, but she
Yeah,
makes you take a bath, of course.
of course. My muscles are extra ripply.
Yeah, you look like a red orcish Arnold Schwarzenegger after pushing that spinning thing in Conan the Barbarian for years.
Funny.
What's the best in life, Conan?
I do not know the quote.
Crush your enemies, see their armies driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women.
Yeah, look how,
Like a
how
true
strong
barbarian.
you are.
Oh yeah, that is totally the right one, Various. So,
Did not work.
Navarre, what do you spend doing other than those 2 days trying to find that guy?
I'd check, like, I'd go back to the Blade Bazaar, like, every couple hours. In the meantime, I'd be, working on some alchemy.
Okay. Any ideas on what we'd like to work with on your alchemy?
Do we even have any ingredients left? That's the question.
You're currently out, but you can try and see if you can purchase some.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can.
It's something that may be a little harder to find than most things. But if you want to try and do an investigation check to see if you can find a vendor for those specific items, you may.
15.
You find someone recommended by the apothecary. Yeah, he's like, there's an alchemist on the south side of the city, near the Greater Market, and he says He's an asshole, but he'll sell things.
Okay. Thank
You do find him. He's looking out. He's a Durgar as well. This one's much younger. Seems to be in his mid 70s. You know, for pretty young for a Durgar. But his shop is just an alchemical stockpile of different equipment, bubbling, different pieces of glassware, bunts and burners type stuff, all over the place. Colors of liquids and smells that you can't even imagine.
I walk and I'm just like, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty potent. So, I'm busy and I don't want to blow up my shop. What do I need?
Well, I need some shit for alchemist fire. Maybe some acid.
All right, 5 silver a piece per dosage.
How's
That's half the cost.
Yeah, half the cost. Let's see here. Million.
It's gold, so
1
think
gold
it's
for
gold.
2 things.
yeah, 1 gold gives you enough materials to make 2.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll give him 100 gold.
Okay, so basically you're going for 50 alchemist fire materials and 50 acid
Yep.
materials.
Yep.
That's a whole lot of acid.
That is a lot of weight too.
Very strong.
You're
I can
looking
handle
at about 20 pounds per ingredient case.
Yeah, I can
So
handle
20 times 100, that's 200 pounds.
No.
20 pounds
20
total. Oh,
So,
20
20
40
pounds plus 20
total.
pounds. Yeah, 40 pounds.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was like
I
20
can carry it
pounds.
back.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause I don't have-
once you
I
start
don't have,
combining
like-
it with vial to the
Mhm.
full weight of what a normal vial weighs. So
I don't have the I don't have my I don't have like all my adventurers gear, so it's like already fucking 40.
you're down pounds. So yeah.
Yeah, down
Okay.
weight. Just like so I'm just like boop boop doo.
Alistair, what do you spend your next day on? You spent your first day getting drunk at a bar you'd never been to.
Yeah. I still want to find this cult. I'm having the worst luck with it.
All right.
Yeah.
How
got
many days do you
distracted by the
spend
new
on trying to
bar.
find it? You got 6 days, based off my count.
We have to
I
use
guess
4 of
I'll-
those days to investigate the ice person, right? Because it takes 2 days to get there.
No, we have many days.
We have
For
like a
that
whole
You get the
month
sense that
for
this quest line ain't going to be done anytime soon.
Oh, so it's 1 week until the hunt, right?
No,
Until
the Feast
champion-
of the Moon is like 40 days away, so you have plenty of
Oh.
time.
So what's
I was gonna
happening in
go
1 week?
3
Is
days to find
no
it.
event happening.
What's happening in a week is the tournaments and the festival. The festival is now at this point 4 days away at the end of this day.
So the Feast of the Moon and the festival are different things.
Yes.
Okay, they sound very similar if you get my drift.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
the
why I was
festival
confused.
is known as the
things.
Festival of the Stonemartyr.
Okay. That's where my confusion came from. I was like, festival?
No problem.
Day? I was like,
Did I find anything on the second day?
No, you don't.
God damn.
Wait, do you not get a plus?
No,
Do you add your +1?
It's not working. Is it? No, it's
What's
not.
your intelligence right now?
It'll be 18. My intelligence is 1. Isn't it? No, I'm sorry. My intelligence is 0. It is.
Oh,
working,
so it's
never
working.
yeah,
mind.
it is working.
I'm just drunk.
You really are.
Sorry. I'll spend 1 more day trying to find it. Where the fuck my investigation? My shit.
I'd love to help
Hey,
you,
18.
but
You catch a whisper, almost like someone poked you in the back of the head. You don't know where it came from. You were just asking around quite loudly. But eventually you do hear someone say, almost. Your time is almost here. And before you turn around, you see nothing.
That's not creepy or anything.
Interesting. In each of these days, I am casting the create food spell, food and water. So my
Okay.
little Clarence can
So
gorge
yeah,
himself.
they don't need to worry about food. You don't have to spend the money.
Nope.
Okay.
It's 45 pounds of food. It's bland.
Clarence
but
is very happy.
content.
He basically sits with you on a pouch that you like kind of created on your shield.
He can eat to his little heart's content.
Anyway, so a few more days have passed. It is now the beginning of the 22nd. Various,
2
have you
days.
finished your reading?
How many days passed since we arrived back? It's 2, right?
It's been, let's see, y'all arrived back on the 8th day and you started, so this will be the start of the 4th day since you've been back
Oh, fuck.
of
Then I'm done.
accelerated things.
Then I'm done.
All right, you're now
needed 4 more
proficient in
days.
herbalism, and as per request by the stone giants, that they request eventually the tome to be returned to them.
Yeah, I'll be glad to return that giant sack of knowledge back to them.
Yeah.
So much knowledge.
But
I got my
Basically, it's a
I don't-
manual of her that was made by the stone giants.
Yeah.
That is a very rare item.
Yeah, I give it back, and I am very grateful. And I guess on my way back after I deliver the tome off, weighing 50 pounds, I'll go to the jewelers and I would have done this between the days, but I just want to exchange my money for a black pearl if he has one.
Yeah, at this point, you would have one.
Okay, I'll exchange my money for a pearl.
All right, 500 gold later, you have a black pearl, or 500 whatever currency you
Yeah, I
wish
have
to exchange it in.
400 and I have 490 gold plus the silver and the 10 gold.
Yeah.
Which is
All
How
right.
much is the currency's weight again? It's every 50 coins is a pound?
Every 50 coins is a pound.
Okay.
Technically, in real world, that wouldn't be the case because you have density factors to ratio in, but whatever, you'd assume that you'd make the coins in a similar fashion where they'd weigh 50 pounds. Anyway,
okay. No, I just do it.
Y'all
'cause it's,
have-
like, carrying it a lot easier.
you have 3 more days before the festival begins. Any last minute things?
I will look into with the research, try to manufacture the magic item which Alistair has so desperately wanted me to create. Now that I am proficient in.
Okay, you're gonna try and make some Kotem's ointment.
Yes.
Okay. You see in the herbalism guide that there are certain funguses that can make a paste which functions similar to what you're asking. It takes time and it takes valuable ingredients to make it, but it is possible. Based off of its healing capabilities, it's going to be slightly more in depth than a greater healing potion to craft.
Oh, Jesus.
But it has charges.
True.
So-
That's true.
That's the thing. That's the difference. To make the ointment is expensive. It's about 500 gold to make one, and then you roll for charges.
Like how much paste I have in it. Okay.
I think that's right. Let me double check to make sure it's 500 gold. I think it is.
Well, in the paste description, it's like something D4 plus, no, D6 plus 1 or something like that.
No, it's
Or
a D4
4
plus
plus
1.
Okay. Well, I'll tell Alistair that I researched it, and in order to create this thing, I would need a significant amount of financial backing for it. Since I tell him, "This is what you're asking. It's actually pretty pricey. You could probably sell it for a pretty good price too."
I mean,
After I make
it
it.
is technically the equivalent of a second level would be pricey.
You actually get the sense that making a lesser restoration scroll is cheaper.
For me, yeah, because writing down it's a lot easier. Yeah. If you actually make a lesser restoration scroll, that would probably be cheaper and quicker because it's a level.
If only I could make a scroll.
Alright, let me make sure I'm getting this price right.
Hmm.
Because it's consumables, Kotem's ointment. Okay, so it's actually 120 gold per dose. So if you get maximum doses, it's 540 gold.
Okay. And how long would that cost to? I guess it depends on how much I make, right?
540 gold. No, that's my math is off. It would be 600 gold
Yeah.
for a full thing to make it.
I guess the less charges means quicker creation time, right?
Yeah, it takes 2 days per charge to make.
Okay. Well,
Actually, it would be more than that. Sorry, I apologize. It'd be 1 work week per charge.
Oh,
5 days
okay,
for
that.
one charge.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
equivalent to a greater restoration potion, which takes 5 days.
We don't need greater, we just need the lesser. God damn. Okay.
Or not greater restoration potion, greater healing potion.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about in terms of healing comparison, what it's capable of healing and whatnot.
I'm also going to assume that I can't make a scroll of lesser restoration.
No,
Didn't think so.
unfortunately, you cannot.
Well, I'm open for business. What do you require of me? Potion making, helping you do whatever. I don't mind. Services are available for hire.
That is expensive. I mean, I have money, but spend that much on it.
I mean, I can help you with something else if you're having trouble.
I mean, you can do your own biz.
So I'm okay. I mean,
Actually,
you
since
fine.
it's well, no, that's right. Never mind. 120 is right. I was thinking, since it's cheaper to make it yourself, it'll be 100 gold per dose. I apologize. So 500 is the right price. This is if you purchased it, it would be 120 gold per dose. If you bought it outright.
In the could I with the with the day, could I do some research to try to find if I can? Oh, you said the creature was one of a kind, so I guess there wouldn't be anything in the history books or any text or anything.
If you can try and find a library and do search there.
Sure, I'll try to find a library and maybe do some research.
You already know kind of where the library is, so you don't have to roll an investigation check. But you speak with the librarian, and he tries to put his head on it, and he's like, "Well, if it's a beast, you can look in the bestiary section, but good luck finding it." So now that's where your investigation check would be.
Okay, sure, I'll investigate with my next day. Let's see if I get it. Where's it? I can't find investigation. Here we are.
Alright, hard.
So
24.
you spend 3 days in the library combing over its many tomes of knowledge, which you can't take home with you. You have to read there, so that's why it takes so long. But eventually you do find a tome which depicts a large beast outline of a snowed creature, and it is a winter queen of wolves. A name is not written, but it is mentioned that she comes and she's very sentient and spares many brave warriors if they try to attack her.
Winter
But
Queen of Wolves.
Yes, the Winter Queen of Wolves.
Wouldn't be a queen of winter wolves.
Well,
No.
it's like text. It's like backwards, like French, you know. It's like,
Yeah,
It's French. It's great.
there's a name that is there, but like the ink is faded and you can't gather what it actually was.
Does it say anything about its intentions? Like, why does it? What was it trying to do?
It
Is
mainly
for
says
territory?
that she comes closest to the Feast of the Moon and hides in an area and hunts, and she sends out her many minions of wolves to ride almost like the wild hunt in a way, but they don't take people or anything. They just kill indiscriminately at times to gain food and whatnot. She's basically a huntress kind of god,
Okay, so she doesn't
like that.
kill for the sake
like a
of
spirit of the hunt.
Just to
It's,
feed
it's
the
kill for
pack.
need.
Yeah, kill for the pack, not kill for
Yeah.
the sake of killing. Okay.
But it mentions that she is quite large, a very massive creature, and it mentions similar keywords to what Uthric said about the cold follows her, and at times of when she's around, areas are depleted and different game is killed and whatnot. But that's about as much as you're able to gain from your knowledge. But you know it's some sort of large wolfish creature that has cold powers, and you're uncertain what her name is because it was faded from the books.
Okay.
So
Oh,
at
that's
this point,
interesting.
I think we're going to take a small break right before the
All right.
festival begins.
Okay.
Hooray.
Huh. Okay.
So, y'all have done a few downtime activities. Some of you have purchased some items in preparation for crafting and such in the future. But the next day, on the 25th of Marpanoth, y'all awake to a bustling city. Decorations have been put up, especially in your area in the Dark Lake as y'all exit Goldborn's lair, and especially by Bronix, where he's near the Blade Bazaar. He wakes up to his significant other currently, Jetta, in full garb. Go ahead and roll a D100 for that, Various. Oh, actually, I guess I have to roll it. But anyway.
Yeah, and I can investigate to see if I kind of know what the result is. But yeah.
Jetta wakes up. She's wearing a strange hat, something you've never seen before. It's black and pointed, noticeably like a witch's cowl or witch's hat. She greets you. She says, "Well, are you ready to see the festivities?"
Sure, but what's with the hat?
You don't like my outfit?
Everything you wear is nice, but what's with the hat? I've never seen one like that.
Well, there's a tale that these creatures known as hags wear these weird hats, and although I'm not a hag at all, I am very
Not at
beautiful, as you know. But
Chronic sweats. She brings that up. No, you are certainly not.
anyway, I heard some tale or rumor that they wear it, so I'm like, just pretending. They are vile creatures, though, of course. So don't ever call me one. With that stern,
I
evil
keep
eye.
very quiet. I say nothing. She still doesn't explain like why is she dressing up. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh. She's like, well, the Durgar, they celebrate the tradition of honoring the dead at this time with their festival, the Stonemartyr. We don't really care here. We just do our own thing in the north Dark Lake district. We celebrate our life, death, spirits, the harvest, the hunt, everything we can think of during this time. We celebrate this all. And the festivities that are available are for everyone's enjoyment. Coin can be made, sorrow can be found at times, but it is a joyous time for some of us. For the Durgar, not so much. They prefer to sulk at their ashen stone, where all their kin are buried in the crypts. But that is those weirdos. Here, we like to do things like, you already know, the festival where we make the arena fights with these creatures of direness. But there's also the gamut of goblets at the Shattered Spire. That is a drinking contest. It's very fun. There's a few things around the town you should probably go investigate, but I notice you're, of course, quite big. So there's arm wrestling at one of the stalls around here. I think maybe at the Shattered Spire as well. I don't know, but few other things. There's a torch stock roulette. That's just a fun one. But go outside. It's different.
So it's already time for the spirits to walk yet again. It's been that long? I don't even. Bronix does not know what time of the month it is. He does not keep a
It's
calendar.
Marpanoth, so yes.
I must get a costume then. And then
Okay.
as you see this, Bronix like shoves his hand into his giant bag, and then he pulls out his big old cave bear skin and kind of drapes it over me. The bear and the maiden
Did
fair.
you ever tan that properly?
Of course.
Okay.
I did that long ago.
We'll say that you did that in your downtime.
That was like 3 downtimes ago.
You know.
So Bronix is now going as a giant bear for basically helping.
As you walk out, and so does the others, y'all see just a cavalcade of different things. Different stalls with foods and items that you had not seen before. What y'all remember, Ormu, the fungus that glows that y'all saw on the way into the area known as the Fangs on the Dark Lake.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally a glowing bluish green light. Strangely, it is orangish yellow, and it's actually much brighter than usual. It is hung up like a wreath of garlands everywhere. This glowing orange light of Ormu. You see different little statuettes made of fungus, small. In one area, you see 3 large ones. They're one of them is like 15 feet tall. It looks like a trollish creature with large glowing green mushrooms. You see another one which looks kind of like this weird purple snakish face with 4 green eyes, different little sprouts of mushrooms along its body, and looks almost like it's melting. It's really nasty, sludgy kind of thing. You also see this weird 4-armed slug-like creature with a bed of mushroom caps along its back, with a large cap almost like a crown at the top, but it has this weird face as like frills come down, but it's got these like 4 spiked I don't know how to describe them, almost like pincers or things that an ant would walk with, or like one of those creatures from Starship Troopers. It looks like those little spiked feet that they have. She's got 4 of them, but she's also got a slug-like body. It's very strange, and they're made of mushrooms. These are statues, so they're just odd, scary creature-looking things. So creatures you've never seen before.
So do you see any mushrooms with carved faces on them?
Yeah, you do see what look like water orbs, another mushroom y'all seen before, but they're much bigger, and they look almost like pimples on a wooden like stalk, because they cut off them from large zirkwood. They grow in zirkwood, and you see what is more like that Ormu, that orangish Ormu, is stuck inside them as they're carved to look like different creatures. Most of them are faces, and some of them have eyes cut out, but there's definitely several of those all over the place.
Cool.
You see stocks, you see what do they call them, carts selling them as well.
Oh my god, this reminds me. You guys have to do the saves to see if you dance or not for the mushrooms.
Dance for the I'm dancing for the mushrooms.
Dance for the mushrooms.
It's Constitution save as well. I'm good on that.
We did like how many days did we do? Oh my god, we did so many
Oh, I
days.
love it.
Oh, this music, that is great.
All the dancing.
If you haven't guessed yet, folks, this is a Halloween episode. We've been hiding it from you.
We're definitely dancing around.
So
I want to buy one of the Aqua Orb lanterns.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Why are you doing
Wisdom.
multiple saves?
because we did like 6
Because
days.
multiple days.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's dancing like once.
Every other morning, one of y'all is dancing.
So what happens? What happens when we get a natural 20?
Nothing. You do not
You
dance.
just don't dance.
Oh shit, it's been 6 days. Oh, but Alistair.
So how much is one of the Aqua Orb things?
The jack-o'-lantern, basically.
It's like a couple copper pieces, maybe 3 at most.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to buy it and give
Um,
it to Clarence.
Put it on his
It
head.
tries to nod.
Let's say, yeah, I want to like put it on his head so his hook hands don't destroy it.
Yeah.
Can I sell my caltrops?
Actually, no. I want to look for the smallest
Various.
one.
It's not necessarily like a skill check. It's more of like a random chance of what you get.
I want to get the smallest jack-o'-lantern and try and put like a rope through it a little bit so I can put it around Clarence's neck. So he can see it still, but not destroy it.
Okay. Yeah, you find one that you kind of ask it's not. There's very few Durgar around. It's actually just the gnome selling it. He's like, I got just the thing. Here you go. And it's just this tiny little water orb that has like a little like face. It's just 3 basic triangles from the eyes, the nose, and then just a very jagged toothed mouth. And he gives you a piece of string to tie it around. It's like, is that your child? That's a crazy looking creature.
It's not my child, but he is my little friend.
Can I
Ronix
touch it?
is like getting in on this.
I would not advise it. Or actually,
To touch it. And he sticks his finger, and it just goes, tries to snip at him. He's like, little fucker. Thank you for your business.
I buy a really big one from him, and I'm gonna carve a big old, and I carve a really rough-looking orc head face into it and put it at the crotchety bastard entrance. How much copper?
It does. The big one, probably about 5 copper.
Wow.
It does look somewhat dwarfish, but it's almost child drawn. You know, you're not necessarily the most artistic person,
Yeah.
especially when you do it hastily.
Hacking at it
So
with a
it almost
dagger.
looks like you're mocking the dwarf.
It looks very basic.
Y'all do see a stall with a bunch of glowing mushrooms. Y'all have seen quite a bit of fungi so far, but this is something y'all haven't seen yet. Let me see, where is it? I don't know if that popped up for y'all.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
So these are mushrooms that they're selling them almost like novelty items, but also as snacks.
Confectionaries.
They're colorful mushroom calves that shed dim orangish yellow light in a 5-foot radius. They're really small radius. They're not meant for a light source. They are edible, and they almost have like a spicy curry flavor to them. They're decently rare though, so they cost about 5 copper pieces each.
I'll buy like some.
I want to
for,
buy
like,
3.
snack.
All right,
I buy 2,
y'all.
and I'm gonna stick them in the eyes of my bear costume so they glow.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm gonna buy 3, so 1 for me. I buy 4 for each of my pets. So
So I'm gonna put 1 inside the little jack-o'-lantern, and then eat 1 and ask Clarence if he wants to eat it.
It snacks up on it real fast. It's almost like a bottomless pit for such a small creature. It just has its hooks like embedded into the top of the cap, and it's just biting. No.
I am so happy with this choice.
Just then, y'all hear what sounds almost like one of Navarre's firebolts. It sounds like a whoosh, a flame, like when gasoline is caught on fire for a fire that you know you're not supposed to be using gasoline for. Y'all turn around and y'all see like an area that's been cleared out with the crowd, and there's about 20-foot radius around 2 individuals. They each have what looks like a lit torch, and one of them is standing there laughing and pointing at the other, and the other one is completely covered in like his hair singed. It's a dwarf, an actual shield dwarf with his beard singed, and he's like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" And he throws down the burnt out stock on the ground and walks off. And you see what looks like a bet guy. And who is it? It's fucking Jim Jar.
Of course.
Jim Jar's like, "Step up, guys! We have torch stock roulette. Who would like to try?"
I'll do it.
How do you play?
Basically, there's 2 individuals.
Uh-huh.
They hold onto a stock, and y'all both light it at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a certain chance that the stocks are going to go up, and whoever goes up loses the round. You take damage, of course.
Wait, what
Okay,
is this
so
exactly?
What I'm gonna do?
It's like
is,
Russian
It's
roulette,
a
but like
game.
with a kind of a firecracker.
Halloween game.
So y'all remember
Oh.
these torch stocks, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. And what I'm going to do before that is I shoot a firebolt at the ground, and then activate my elemental affinity.
Who you gonna go
And what does
against?
that do?
It's roulette.
I don't know. Who am I going against?
Varus. This is usually your kind of territory. It's goofy games and such.
You wouldn't want to disappoint Jim Jar, would you?
Right?
He's not.
He-
He's
he-
AFK.
Jim Jar pats her in the back. I got my money on you, guy.
Yeah, I think he might not be here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we had a long rest, didn't we? We had long rests.
We did.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna put my stuff back at full.
He said the music is apparently louder than
Yeah,
talking at the
I
moment. I turned it
I
down.
did tell you. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Is it better? You turn it down?
You have to put it all the way down to like near like the very very bottom.
All right, I'll turn it down.
I had to keep. Mine's still almost at max. So it's...
Yeah, you're the one who's streaming it, so
Mhm.
you can't.
Well, I turned it down for everyone, so
But
let me know if it's still too loud.
I've been messing with the volume, so
Sounds much better.
as I fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should keep it like near the.
That's fine.
Sorry, Road Creator Wonder. Huzzah. Okay.
Mhm.
Alright.
So,
so
those of
just
y'all who
stand
are
around
going
in
to
a circle.
participate, it's a 1d6. It's you can bet on yourself. You can do whatever. Whoever wants to take bets, y'all can bet. It's a low copper gain. But if you want to bet, like I think the entry is 1 gold to enter. No big deal.
Okay.
Use what?
And you get your opponent's gold once you lose.
Mhm.
And what the kicker is there's a pot of gold. So whoever wins could cash out at any time for half the amount of gold that's in the pot. So
Mhm.
currently there's 5 gold in the pot, and the one guy over there is the claimer of the pot. He's currently the one who's sitting there. It's just a Durgar, or not a Durgar, sorry, another deep gnome who's sitting there holding his torch, which he's putting out and throwing it away. Jim Jar's got a ton of these torches that he's somehow acquired.
Yeah.
So
Jar, where
who
did you
wants to
get
take
all
on Snurgirl?
I
Is that
will.
her name? It's Sniffle.
Sniffle.
He wipes his nose.
What is sniffle?
It's the guy
He's
who
a
won
deep
against the dwarf.
Deep gnome. All right.
Yeah.
It's like.
So
think I
I'm
can
gonna roll a
test my
d6
luck.
for Sniffle, and you roll a d6 publicly.
Yeah.
I'd roll as well. I'd join in that.
And I
Well,
take.
It's one
It's
on one.
1v1, but you can take on whoever wins.
I am resistant to fire damage currently. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still would lose.
So he Sniffle lights his, and it goes on. He's like, "Eh, both of y'all are fine. No, nothing happens.
Mhm.
Roll again.
Hey.
Y'all light another 2 stocks, no problem." Oh, Barrius, this is just Navarre and the guy.
Oh, I thought it was a group thing.
Until it
One-on-one.
blows up.
It's 1v1 until someone blows up.
Alright, well, I'm keeping that roll.
Okay. Okay, yeah, y'all are both fine.
Do you each put a
He
gold
rolls
every
again,
time?
no problem. So Navarre, one more. You go and get. Y'all are just burning through stocks quickly. He lights up
And
another one. He's good.
I'm lighting mine. It's just like
Yeah, you're just using fire from a firebolt.
no.
prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Just
All right. You're good. He's good. He rolls another one. He's fine. You roll another one. You're good. He rolls it. He opens another one and another one.
The suspense is killing me.
Y'all are
Hope it
just burning
lasts.
through stocks like crazy. And Jim Jar's got a cart, and all of a sudden, boof! He lights on fire. He's like, ah! Da, da, da. He's rolling on the ground. He gets up. He's like, ah, damn it! And he walks off.
That was funny.
Jim Jar's like, all right. The pot is now 6 gold. Who's taking on the next challenger?
I'm taking on the next challenger.
Or
Who's
who's
going to
taking on
be
the
the next
who's,
challenger?
who's going to be the next? Thank you.
Yeah, I rolled already, so I would have been in it anyway. I'll be in
Okay,
it
so
this
you
round,
what
then.
you
He had
rolled?
a 2
Okay,
for his
Navarre
first
rolled.
Yeah.
Navarre rolled again.
Alright.
All right, now Various.
It's back and forth.
Hey.
All right, one more Navarre.
Oh, it's on a 1. Sorry, I thought it was a 6. I was like, fuck, I lost.
No, it's on a 1. All right,
Okay.
Various again.
Oh, that just dropped.
Boom!
Boom.
Various gets cinched.
That didn't even
and
roll.
takes-
That just dropped on the fucking table.
It takes 4 damage, reduced to 2.
Wow. Yeah. Ouch. Apparently.
Navarre, you're good. All right, now the pot is 1 gold. Take 1 gold out of your kit, Various.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just got.
Does
silver.
anyone want to take on my friend Navarre, the Dragonborn?
I'll go for it again. I'm upset with.
Come on,
throw.
come on. Test your luck.
All right. Various steps up and he lights up another one. Roll again, Various, and then
Yeah.
Navarre.
I'm just upset with how that dice rolls. Oh, well, I lose. There you go.
Boom! Various explodes immediately again.
Wow. You know what? Fire doesn't like me. I'm out.
You take 1 damage after reduction.
Alright, ow.
That's great.
You know, I'm keeping going. I've got 8 gold made. I want to keep going. I want to sort
All
of
right, the
use
pot's up to 8 gold.
Just
Roll again, boys.
damage. Just
Learn
throw
about
it.
When it paid.
Alright.
We roll again. Roll again. They're just burning through stocks. Keep going, boys. Jim Jar's just handing y'all both one at a time, just smiling, and he's getting ready to jump back. Roll again.
Upset.
Oh, keep going.
It's like the 3rd 6 you've gotten.
I know. Oh, I thought you rolled. Never mind.
Oh,
Hey!
Navarre, boom.
Explodes.
You take 1 damage after reduction.
Ow. That's pretty.
I'm gonna up the stakes. I'm like, you wanna bet with real money in the bar?
How much you thinking?
I'll bet 50 gold on this.
50, huh?
Yeah.
Don't
I
forget,
need to
Jim
get
Jar
rid of
takes
the
a cut.
silver pieces.
Jim Jar's like, okay, just remember, I take 10% off the top, and you leave half the pot here. So, the pot is 8 gold. When you put in your gold, it'll be 9 gold. This is a side bet. So you bet against each other. I'm going to bet on one of you, and you'll get 90% of the money that is bet between you
Okay.
two.
Alright. He gets 10 gold, the other person gets
So
9.
he'll get
Alright.
10 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Jar looks at you both. I got 20 gold on my friend Barrigus.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Yeah. How much is gold is 500 silver, right? 50 gold, yeah. Alright, there you go. Just a giant sack of silver.
500 silver. Holy shit! So
Yeah,
50
50
gold,
gold.
basically.
Yeah. I need to get rid of the silver. God. Alright.
Do you call his bet?
Sure.
All right. All right. There's 100 gold on the pot. I get 10 gold for the house's share.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins. Light him up. And again.
I was hoping someone was gonna get in that one.
Navarre going strong. And again.
Somebody
And
six.
again.
God damn these 6s.
Oh,
Oh!
5 point Barrigus in flame. All right, Navarre, you get 90 gold. That's 50. You're 50 back plus 40 from the, and then 10% cut goes to the thing. And
500 silver.
yeah, so you basically got 400 silver is basically what you got. And he
I bet
bet
5 silver. I bet 500 silver too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, whatever silver so you get your money back plus 400 silver, and
1100 silver.
Jesus.
and what's his name? Hands you 2 platinum pieces from his bet. Jim Jar.
What did I take as damage
two
for that?
You took 3 reduced to 1
Oh, okay. Well,
because you're resistant, right?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Right, well,
Alright.
I made it interesting. There you go.
So
Alright.
he's like, "Hey guys, I'll see y'all later. I need new contestants." So, oh yeah, here's another 4 gold from the pot, and 5 silver from the pot. I keep half. That's 4 gold, 5 silver, because it was 9 in the pot. So I can start a new set of contestants. Thank y'all for playing and making it interesting and losing the gold Navar. Thank you. I'll see y'all later, maybe at the drinking contest. There's a drinking contest. Yeah, yes.
There's a what?
Yeah,
You know what?
the
I'm gonna-
gambit of goblets.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give Jim Jar like 25 golds. Like, here's some extra betting money. You should know.
You realize I'm not the amateur here.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for the donation.
It's like, I know. And you keep losing.
Hey, you don't know how much is in my coffers, but it's okay. So, have a good one. If you want to have some more fun, there's some water orb bobbing over there. Why does he sound like a Durgar now? Anyway, so yeah, he kind of pushes you all off because he wants to set a clientele. But there is another set of contests going around on the other side. It is water orb bobbing. This is something that can be multiple people. You see one person, he pulls up, he's got 2 water orbs in his face, and if y'all remember, water orbs look like, well, obviously y'all seen there you go, these. They're just clear spongy fungus. But there's a guy, he pulls up 2 water orbs out, and he's got them in it, and he's like, all right, he raises his hands, he's the champion, right? You see a female, not a deep gnome. What's the other one? Can't remember the name. Not Durgar, Darrow. It's a female Darrow, and she's sitting there. She's like, "Come here to Squealy's water bobbin. I'm Squealy." If you didn't already know. So,
Thank you.
I need 3 new contestants. Who would like to play?
What's the aim of the game for this one? Is you just have to get them stuck to your face?
The way this works, it's 4 contestants. First to get 5 water orbs wins. You do, for out of character, you do 4 dex checks between all of you.
Okay.
The 2 highest get a water orb for that round. If you get a nat 20, you get 2 at once.
Ew.
Dex saves? Then, like,
No,
dex?
just dex
Why,
checks.
Okay.
Dex checks. So there's one person there. It's just another Darrow. He's just watching and he's taking bets. He's like, the pot is 20 gold right now. Right here is our current champion. We don't know his name. He's been here for 2 hours. He really likes his orbs. But
Apparently.
it's 3 gold to enter, and whoever wins.
I'll do it. I'll give
Yeah, I'll
3.
do it as well.
All right,
Oh,
one more
Alistair.
contestant.
Didn't you have something like this up on the surface?
Yeah, but we use apples. Much more delicious, but maybe a little bit harder to actually get.
Oh, don't you worry. These water orbs are squealy little fuckers. That's why I'm called Squealy.
All right, I'll do it.
I can think of other reasons you're called that. But... Time to play.
All right, so I need dexterity checks, not saves, from the three of y'all, and I'm going to roll as well.
Mouthful of water.
1d20 plus 4. That is not a recognizable command because I rolled a 2 in there for some reason. So Navarre, you're gonna get 1.
Damn.
And this person also gets 1.
Wow, plus
So
1.
the what's his name? It's I guess I'm just gonna say it's another dwarf, but this one's a mountain dwarf, very rare around here. He grabs 1, and so does Navarre. Next round, re-roll.
Fuck.
Much better.
Well, I'm out of it.
No, you keep rolling until you get 5. Whoever gets 5.
Yeah.
So
So I have 1.
Bronix, you don't get 1. Alistair, you get 1. And Navarre gets 1. So Navarre has 2, Alistair has 1, and then the other guy has 1.
The strength.
All right,
And that
roll
one-
again
and
next
that
round.
one makes a water weird appear.
Ah, suck
You
it.
say things like this.
Oh shit!
No, that was Gopher. Damn.
Oh, so Bronix and the current champion get 1 each.
Oh,
All
well.
right, let's roll again. Oh, Bronix
Oh,
gets
shit.
2 from a nat 20. Let's see. Navarre gets 1 as well from his 14
I
to
already
second.
have 3.
Ah.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, you and Navarre are tied. All right, you roll again.
Yes.
Bronix gets another 1 potentially. Yeah, Bronix gets another 1,
As is Navarre.
So does Navarre.
and so does Navarre. It's
This could
4
be-
4
this could be
between these
for
2
it.
characters.
Yeah. Watch me end it.
Yes. I won.
Uh-oh.
It might be a tie, though.
Yep.
It doesn't want to send. It's not sending.
Just click it once and it'll send.
There it goes.
Oh, they tied. So, in an event of a tie, since y'all both have 1, y'all just go 1-1. First person sudden death to get the highest wins.
Well, he won. You rolled
Yep.
11.
Bringing all the money home tonight.
No,
Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
Gonna, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll again because those were the 3 that were like not sending.
Oh.
Oh, it's another
Another
tie.
tie.
Y'all bring them up at the exact same time. Y'all just look at each other, hold each other's mouth. One's put on Bronix's tusk, and he's like, "Damn it!"
Bloody hell.
Does that count?
Yes!
Oh,
2!
Bronix, Navarre goes in, quickly looks around, grabs 1 with his mouth, comes up, and he just sees Bronix already up with 2 in his mouth, 1 on each tusk.
I pull.
Squealy just
I pull
claps
the one
her
currently
hand.
in my
She's like,
mouth
I've
out of-
never seen such a brilliant display of mouth and tusk.
I've
You've
never
never been
heard
more
that
profitable.
in my life.
Mouth and tusk dexterity.
Come on, your girlfriend has to look at you.
Tusterity,
like
that's
a-
what that is. Tuskterity.
Dexterity.
How much gold did I win here?
That was great.
So it was, y'all put in what, 5 gold each is what I said?
3.
3 gold each.
3.
Okay, so y'all put in 9 gold plus the pot was 20, so you get 29 gold back after you. So it would be 26 if you didn't spend the 3 gold.
What about the champion guy?
Or yeah, the champion.
The champion lost.
Did
No,
he
no,
lose
he's
the gold?
He already had the pot. The pot was
Oh
his.
no,
gold?
that's right. Yeah.
How much
because he
gold
keeps
did I
going.
get?
So if you not
Total.
including your entry fee, you get
Yeah.
26.
26, okay.
Nice.
Well, that was fun. Thank you. Another set of contestants as he waves y'all off.
Are there any of these things gonna give other things and money, like, you know, goofy toys
That was enjoyable.
or stuff
Yes,
like that?
someone give me a legendary item for winning
Not
a
that.
thing.
There's
Oh.
a couple things other than
It's
y'all
like
can
going
do.
to Halloween and getting pennies. It's kind of boring.
I hope we can. I hope we can
like a
find
piece of
something like
candy.
shoot out the star.
Or toothbrushes. I would kick some of the nuts if I get a toothbrush.
Dental floss.
Right.
If we get something like shoot out the star,
shoot up to start. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like there's this carnival game where they have
with that
star,
automatic
a red star
little
on
P
a piece
gun.
of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
fucking
carnival
shitty
game.
ass
Okay.
pellet gun.
The one that even though I do it perfectly, they still don't give me a prize. Yeah, fuck those people.
Yo, I got a fucking guitar.
There's
out of
an
that.
arrow contest, if that's what you're
Archery?
thinking of. Archery
Damn.
contest, yes.
I wouldn't do very well with that, but I know someone in might.
Y'all, although y'all aren't proficient, y'all can still try. Some of y'all can. Bronix,
I mean,
think you're-
I'm technically proficient in a bow. I think. No, I'm
I
not
can use
actually.
I can use a
I'm not-
short bow and a light crossbow.
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
short bows is what they're using because they're
I'm
regardless, they're kind of short already. A dwarf with a longbow just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It'd be bigger than him, but I like a lot.
I have in light crossbows. I can only use the light crossbows, so, which I have on me. So,
Wait, are you
Yes, sir.
proficient in simple weapons?
no, only light crossbows and quarterstaffs and daggers. That's it. I
Oddly
don't get
specific.
the light- Yeah,
Well, you
I'm a
can still
mage.
shoot a bow, you just wouldn't have a very good opportunity with your
Oh, it's
proficiency.
a,
It'd be
so
making
it
it
is
harder.
a bow. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll fuck it. I'll try. You know what? I'll try.
So,
If I-
you see it's a archery range. There's 6 targets. One of them is at like 10 yards. One of them's at 30 yards. Or sorry, I shouldn't say yards. I should say feet. One of them's at 10 feet, like super easy shot. You see another one that's at 50 feet, and then another one at 100 feet. They're pretty far out.
Let me just drag
But,
the short bow stabs to my G.
He's like, okay, it's 3 copper to enter. The prizes are, if you hit the first one, you get a mushroom stalk that has paint on it. It's just, they're basically mushrooms they're orange mushrooms with painted faces on them and stuff. Just little trinkets. If you hit the second target, you get your entry fee back, and you get he's like scrambling to look at what he can find. How about these? And he pulls out it's really strange. It's like a clockwork doll. He's got like a bunch of them. They're just like little action figures that wind up in the clockwork dolls, basically.
That is
and then-
very-
Yeah, they're not very cheap, apparently. He's like, I don't even know why I have these. The third and final one, it's I hadn't thought this one up because I don't think anyone's gonna hit it.
So you admit your game is rigged.
Yeah. Something interesting that I can give y'all. Not a magic item, but
The third target.
yes, a magic
target.
item. He shows you a helmet. It has orange eyes and it's a black helmet, and it looks almost like cloth material. It's really strange. It's not meant for armor, but it has orangish eyes, and it's got like kind of like a spiked horns. They just, kind of like that one orc had, just 2 horns that go out to the side. Think of like that one helmet from the guy from Conan, Thul Doom's helmet kind of thing. Thulsa Doom, yeah. So, but he's got but it has orange eyes when it's put over your head. He's like,
So-
and this is if you can hit the final target.
So you got the helm. What's the other 2 prizes?
What is it?
I missed it.
It's basically a dread helm.
Ooh. It'll go so great with my dread hammer.
So,
Big eyes glow.
I
yeah.
think that's what it's called. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah,
Dread
it is
helm.
called Dread Helm. Yeah, it is.
It's basically a dread helm, but instead of red eyes, it gives you orange eye.
Cool.
so we have the dread helm.
Neat.
What's the other prizes?
A clockwork doll, and your entry fee back, which is 3 copper.
Uh-huh.
And then the first one is like little mushrooms that have like face paint on them. Stuff, they're little
Toys, yeah.
like hand painted
Consolations.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like little carnival toys.
So how many tries do you get? Is it 3 copper per arrow, 3 copper shot each.
It's 3 copper gives you 3 arrows.
I'll
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 1, 2.
I gave 3 copper as well.
So there's 3. Is that right? That I'm getting here. 3 contestants.
Yeah, I'm participating as well.
All right.
Participating.
So you pick your target, and then you roll a dex check if you have no proficiency. If you have proficiency, then you roll with proficiency bonus. So
Do I have proficiency in the short bow?
Yes,
you
you
have to
will.
hit the closest one in order to hit.
I got
the
2
one.
14s.
14s. Oh wow.
So it's
So which targets were you aiming at? Is the question.
I did that as like as disadvantage since farther than a short bow range. Because isn't that like 80 or whatever?
The one at the you're aiming for the one at the very far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's
It misses. You actually you shoot and it goes short about basically right at where 80 feet would be.
That's my
Oh,
first
I
arrow.
failed.
Which one were you aiming for, Barrius?
that was the far one. At disadvantage.
Yeah, you like shoot, you like aimed like straight up trying to gauge it because you aren't proficient with bows. You have no idea how
I
these
am
things
not.
work. You like aim up almost directly thinking that it's gonna reach because you're trying to go farther, and it goes shoo, about 6 feet. It goes high up in the air and lands about 6 feet in front of you.
so what would I roll? What would I roll? I don't know.
You'd roll a dexterity check at disadvantage +3.
+3. I don't know why I'm having dexterity.
Oh wait, no, sorry. What's your dex? +1,
2.
2. Okay, so +2 then. So
Basically just do your
Disadvantage
dex with
dex.
advantage.
+2. Or well, it'd be +3 would be your proficiency bonus. So 20 total, or no?
Yeah,
18?
simple and martial weapons. You're fine.
It's
Oh, yeah,
disadvantage.
simple weapons,
so-
yeah. Well,
It's
no, 'cause
disadvantage 'cause
far
if you-
range.
In martial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a short
For
bow. So it has
barbarians.
proficiency with it, but it's out of range of the short bow.
Yeah.
So
So 20.
So you-
18.
18. That was my first one.
You hit the stand right below it.
Mm.
It's like, oh, you're so close. 1 more arrow, or 2 more arrows each.
I don't get nowhere. Ooh.
Nat 20!
Uh,
24!
It's
too
a
bad.
Oh, no, it's
disadvantage.
Too bad it's
Disadvantage. I
disadvantage.
know!
I missed on that one.
Ooh, I fail horribly. I got a nat 20 as well.
Darius, you do almost the same
Oh,
thing, but
13.
you still think that you can go
Exact
high,
same roll.
and the arrow just flops off of the bow and falls onto the ground.
We got the exact
Alistair.
same rolls.
You're going to, you're trying to shoot, and then you go even shorter than the first time. You hit right in front of the second target, which is at 50
So
feet.
sad.
I missed
Um,
again.
Oh wait, Bronix, that's your
That's a
next.
21 total. No,
Oh,
wait,
that's
no.
13, 16.
Yeah,
So
16.
miss.
Yep.
So
I missed all mine.
Alistair, I think you get 1 more arrow. Barris, you get 1 more arrow.
Yeah.
19 to hit?
No. You got,
Alright,
you got
nope.
19.
Berries.
You're almost there.
It's gonna
I'm
get
just
hard.
hoping to
You-
get
you hit on
double
the other
20s.
side. Bronix hit, but just closer to the target.
Oh my god, I want to spend
The
so much
DC's
money on these
20.
arrows. I want that helm so badly.
Okay.
I put
I'll give
another
it a
3
shot.
copper into it. I'm getting another shots at it.
Same.
Darius, at this point, you're having trouble pulling the string back because your arms are tired.
Yeah,
That's a miss.
Yep, miss. Barris, you may be able to hit one of the front targets.
I'm at 8 copper.
What's the second?
I'm just doing this to help you
The
practice.
second
on the
target's at
bow.
50 feet, and you get a clockwork doll.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know that one.
But you won't be at disadvantage with the second target.
I couldn't hit it with the first shot anyway. Look at that.
Okay, I'm trying to keep a track of everything here.
No one's
So
hitting
one
Alistair
more arrow.
misses.
Yeah, I have 1 more arrow for
Then your
the
second arrow misses. Navarre, you miss. You're going for the far target? Yeah, you miss all.
Oh, so close.
Alistair, you missed your
Wait,
third
wait.
target.
17 and I have +3. It's 20. I
Oh, plus
won.
3. Yeah, you hit it.
I
Yes.
won.
Bronix, you go up, you just pull back the bow, you're almost about to snap it, and you just let go. And you
Yes.
shoot on the third ring right below the bullseye, but you do hit the target, so you get the helmet.
Yay.
Nice.
What's it do?
It's just a normal
Makes your
helmet
eyes
that
glow.
is black. It's almost just kind of like a samurai helmet in the way it's made with the work of the metal and the rings together, but it makes your eyes orange.
I'm gonna give it to Alistair since he wanted it so bad.
Ronix.
Now I'm gonna pay another 3 copper for the stupid toy because I'm retarded like that.
But I also want to spend 3 copper because I want to get the toy for Clarence.
Yeah, this
He's just
fearsome
gonna eat
helmet
it.
makes your eyes glow.
Then I'll win 3 of them, and Clarence will be so happy. He'll have 3.
Bronix, that was your second arrow,
That
wasn't
was my
it?
third.
Oh, that was your third arrow.
The,
So you just did a dex save, which
oh,
yeah,
wait.
you hit the second one, first arrow.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm happy. Someone can have my last 2 arrows. If you want.
That one. Ouch. That was for the middle target, so I shot 3 arrows at it.
2 of them hit. The first one kind of falls off your arrow. You try to knock it, and it just comes off and slides off to the right, almost hitting someone. You're like, oh shit. But yeah, you put 2 arrows, and you earn yourself 2 clockwork dolls,
Does he have
you-
another thing for the far target?
No, that was the only helmet that he had. But
Oh.
he'll give you your money back. So basically, y'all earned y'all's money back when y'all hit the second target.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
Wanna give-
have now 2 more arrows. I'll just hit the. I mean, I hit the far target again.
I'm gonna wind the dolls up and set
He
them on
looks at you, he's like, sorry, you got it. I didn't expect the big old oaf to get it.
Then what else? What else are you gonna give me?
Here's your money
You
back.
have to pay. You have to pay me something. It's like my money. Sure, I can take my money back, but what else?
You want the clockwork doll? He's just
He
like,
didn't-
I'll
he
take
never-
the first.
He
You
never
know
played
what?
for it.
I'll take one of the first 2 prizes.
okay, which one? The
No,
mushrooms or the dolls?
Both. One of each.
Okay, here you go.
He should just start a
An
pot in the
extortion.
last one since he doesn't have anything to put on there.
Just did extortion.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna wind the clockwork dolls up and set them on the ground in front of. Like, what do you want to do, little buddy?
It has a 1 in 6 chance of not working. These
So
are
D6s?
not necessarily. Yeah. So like, whether you get one that works or not. Okay, so they both work. So you have working clockwork dolls. All right.
How does Clarence react to my dolls? Or his dolls?
It's kind of like a dog trying to bite a fly.
Oh, yay.
He grabs one of them between one of the working ones to his 2 claws and just starts gnawing on it. He likes the shiny part of the fact that it's like made of brass. He's trying to eat it.
I'll pick the other one up and pocket it and let him keep gnawing on that one.
It follows you around gnawing on brass. All right.
Yay.
So
So
Y'all done?
happy.
y'all done the archery. Y'all done the torch stock roulette, the water orb bobbing. There's also arm wrestling. The arena starts in 2 days, and the drinking contest.
The arm wrestling.
I know which
Ooh,
one we're
that'd be
going
cool.
to next. Drinking contest. I want to see Alistair take it home.
You want me
The
to
drinking
start
contest
drinking
requires
instead
5
of arm wrestle?
contestants. You can have some NPCs join in. I think
Yeah.
I just
yeah,
want to watch.
We should probably
Invite
have some
Eldith along.
There should probably be some NPCs joining in.
I would have invited Eldith along. And the
of
12.
all the NPCs, who would want to join y'all? Jim
Well,
Jar wants to
Like
join him.
even just a rando. A rando
Well-
should be in there too.
I mean, I'll
Well,
join just
depending
because
on
I'm
how many
great.
people that y'all have of y'all who want to compete, I'll supplement with some of y'all's NPCs from the party.
I'm just
Jim
gonna
Jar
watch.
wants to compete, so he'll take Bronix's place. There's currently Alistair, Barrius, and Navarre. Do y'all all want to compete?
Of course.
I'll compete, sure. I don't
It'll be
have
better than
history,
that Dark
but-
Lake Stout bullshit this time.
I don't think it's gonna be expensive hard beer.
I'll
so-
watch. I'll be betting.
I'm not asking for
Okay,
my
so
ale.
Alistair,
Just not
Barrius,
that
Jim Jar,
piss
Eldith,
plug.
and let's see, who else do y'all have? Ront.
Run.
Ront. Okay, so y'all get to the Shattered Spire. Let me move y'all over there. Sakarachi Bastard. Shattered Spire.
I mean, I'm betting on Alistair to
Oh.
win, but I'm still taking part.
No, it's a team versus team exercise.
Oh.
Oh,
Y'all are on a
fuck.
team.
Whoever's me is kind of fucked. I thought it was individual. I was like, oh, that's alright.
No, it's 5 versus 5.
Watch my luck for
Um,
drinking tonight be bad.
Well, you got +1 to your saves, so...
I have +3 for my con. That's it. I just always have really high luck when it comes to my drink.
Yeah, Bronix would have been y'all's anchor for this for the most part. That or Navarre. Y'all they
I'll say
both
Navarre
freaking
for sure.
skipped out.
Oh yeah, I guess. Then, oh, since now we know that it's fucking team, I do want to be in there because you didn't say
Okay.
that. I thought
No,
it was
yeah,
gonna be
it's
solo.
it's 5 of your team versus another team of 5.
Okay.
It's called the Gambit of Goblets.
Then I'll be in there. Freaking replace somebody.
All right. So there is an arm wrestling contest being held at Shatter, so being held there.
After.
Y'all see like more of the Ormu littering area, the entire area or bar. You see that same bartender, those ornery. You see Ulfric also in the back drinking his gourd out. But y'all get there and you see there's this team of 5. They're holding what looks like an onyx goblet. It's the champion's goblet. It is what tells you them that they are the leaders of this game. There's a bunch of gold in it. There's about a pot of 326 gold currently in the goblet, and when you win, you get to drink for free at this establishment until you lose the honor. You see the group by the onyx goblet is 2 deep gnomes, a Duergar, a drow, and a big Quaggoth. Do you wish to challenge them?
Of course.
Yep.
All right. Give me an order of how y'all are going to go through this. The rules are... Let me get the rules. Okay. The rules are best of 5 between all the contestants. The way it works is there are constitution checks, not saving throws. It's a con versus con, and the highest on the check versus wins. And you go until you have 3 failures. A tie is a tie. It's not considered a fail. And once you're drinking, you're gonna get fucked up. So there's no constitution saving throws to see whether or not you're fucked up. You're gonna get trashed. So what's the order of contestants? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second, third, fourth, fifth?
First.
Jim Jar is y'all's 5th, by the way. I need to check his stats, by the way, just to make sure I know.
So it's basically just you drink until you pass out, and then it's the next guy, and then you drink.
Yeah, basically, it's a one. Think of it like Beer Fest. You're 1v1ing somebody. That gives you a win for your team when you beat them.
Do you stay on if you win, or do you get out as well if you win?
You don't keep going and facing on to another player.
Okay,
It's just a 1v1. That wins you your team, or you lose for your team, and it's best of 5 matches, basically. Best of 3 out of 5. So 3 of your team members needs to beat 3 of their team members.
Okay.
So there's a potential if y'all sweep them that, you know.
So, Alistair, Bronix, me.
Chronix isn't competing.
Oh, he isn't?
No, I'm just watching.
No.
Alistair,
Jim Jar's in his place.
me, and Jim Jar's 5th. Then who else?
Eldith.
Eldith.
No, Ront.
Oh, Ront. That's
Oh,
right,
yeah,
Ront.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
Ront and Jim Jar are y'all's helpers. So
yeah,
let me pull up
and
their
then
stat
Various is
sheets.
4.
So who's going to be in the first bout?
Me.
Alistair. You'll be facing off against a deep gnome, small deep gnome named Jalfe.
Don't care about that. I just want the drink.
He looks at you, he's like, haven't seen a human down here in a long time. I'm gonna drink you under the table. Who's
Can't
second?
reach to the top of the table.
Don't make fun of me. I'll get up here eventually.
He's already under the table.
Turns off. Help me up.
Alistair,
who's
all
gonna-
you need to do is drink once and he's already under.
I'm not even drunk yet.
I know.
Who's gonna go second?
Me.
Navarre. I guess y'all are putting y'all's high constitution gears up front. Okay.
I don't have high constitution.
What's your con?
2.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
So
I have my stone.
Navarre will be going against Fritjof, another deep gnome. And who's going third?
Hey, look at that guy. He's already under the table too.
I'll go third. Sure.
All right. So Darius will be going third against Sejusta, a deep drow, female drow.
I tip my crown to you.
Your
She kind
crown.
of does like a half curtsy and then like licks her lips a little, like, eh.
Yeah,
All right. Who's going fourth?
My eyes are orange. Ront, and then
Oh, you got the hat on?
Ront is going fourth.
as soon as Bronx gave me that thing, I plopped it on my head.
And he's going to be going against Dagfin Aduragar. And the last person is Jim Jar
Aduragar?
first. Aduragar, sorry. Jim Jar against Lugos the Quagoth. Okay. So as y'all go up and challenge them, they're all getting on this long table with beers just being plowed onto the table. They're everywhere. Tons of goblets. Everyone gets a little quiet and then starts banging their mugs on the table. It's like, Gambit, Gambit, Gambit. All right, start your drinking. Alistair, give me a constitution check.
Oh,
Oh boy. Slash GR, 1d20.
Alistair.
You're
we needed
perfect.
Bronix for this.
So both you're looking through you're trying to fuck with your helmet and drink at the same time, lifting up the helmet because it covers your whole face.
Oh,
And
does it?
By the
That's
time you
sad.
finish drinking the beer, you're fine. You feel great, but you already see that he's there and he's looking straight at you. He's already drank his full goblet. You lose that round.
Okay.
All right. Next round.
I thought
Drink.
it was literally just a helmet. I didn't think it was a.
You're doing the same thing and you get it done fast. You're like, yes, I had to have beat him, and he's just already there, drunk it all. Y'all are just watching this guy just drink Alistair on the table. The experienced drinker, you're just watching him go.
He's
All
just
right, one more time.
He's just pounding it back.
Right as you're doing that, you're going in, you drink at the same pace. And you're like, I got this, and you hear as someone the other guy hiccups in his beer, but he still drinks it, but you beat him barely. So that's 1 round for you.
That one in there.
All right, one more.
Oh, come on.
You're drinking. You hear. This guy vomits all over you. You got in that one.
Oh my god!
I called it, but it just wasn't mine.
So the first one goes. The first round goes to y'all as he fails to check and throws up.
Oh my god! You 6 wins. You win with 6.
Now you know why I didn't want to be this. Projectile.
Fritjof is sitting there laughing. He's like, Jave, you're drinking too. He looks over. Drink board. Let's drink. All right, give me a Constitution check.
So 18.
So, who does it take?
He rolls a nat 20. He just goes done. Boom, slams it real fast.
I'm just like,
That's how you fucking drink under the table, laddie.
I was like, since my mouth is kind of long, I was watching him while I was drinking, and it was just like, I finished mine. I'm just like, damn.
It's like that guy from the Man Show who could just drink a goblet in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, another roll. He's still going strong. He rolled a 16. He just go. Looks down. He's like, no. Again.
That's better.
You start to catch up. You're like, okay, I can do this. And then you see him. He puts down his mug just a second after you. He's like, God. Ugh. He's still holding on to his alcohol again.
Oh, come on.
You go for it. You slow down a little bit. The first 2 beers are hitting you, and then you put down your goblet, and he's just like holding up the goblet with 2 hands, and he puts it down. He's like, "Oh, you're not going to be dragon board." You won that one round narrowly.
Oh wow.
He starts drinking. What are you doing? Roll another one.
Hold on, I'm watching.
Good God. That's a natural 20 right there if I ever seen it.
More aggressive. Oh, look at that. He has a big mouth.
So you're starting to feel the first 4 beers before you. You're about to finish. You're drinking. You're at the last, very last few drops, and you just start to spurt vomit up into the cup.
Oh.
It just rains down on you. You're just like, and he's just sitting there. I told you you're going over the table.
As that happens, a little bit of acid breath spurts out at the table.
On the wood.
Yeah.
That's some pretty rank bile if I ever seen it. Darius, you and
Sorry.
Sedusta.
That was my acid.
Did Navarre lose that one? Yeah.
Navarre lost.
Narrowly lost.
It was 2v2 and he lost on his check.
I give you a hearty smack on the back. It's alright.
Well.
Oh.
Damn.
If I drink,
not con saves.
If Navarre drinks too quickly,
It's just Constitution.
then
It's the same for him.
It's the same for
he
you.
doesn't have proficiency.
I don't have any modifiers.
Oh yeah, I don't have
You're
proficiency
going-
either.
Against Sedusta, the drow.
I have the stone thing, so never mind.
I kind of like again.
She drinks her first one and she's just already holding her onto her chest and her stomach. She rolled in that one, so she got 2 automatic fails.
Oh my god, I'm just like, are you okay? We can stop.
She waves you off. She's like, give me another one, give me another one. This one,
Okay.
she grabs and she goes, I got this.
Oof.
She beat you by 1. She rolled in that 19 plus 2.
Aww.
She's like,
Wow.
yep, that's what I'm talking about. So you got 1 fail, she's got 2. Roll again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's more like
She grabs her drink again. She go, go. And you're just like, fucking woman is drinking me under the table. So y'all are 2 and 2. Roll again. So So you start to drink. Y'all are both drinking. Y'all are neck and neck, neck and neck, neck and neck. And that first glass is starting to hit her already, and she's holding her mouth, and she just runs off the table and finds a spittoon to start throwing up in. All right, Barris, you won.
So it's 2-1.
I won somehow.
At least you had the courtesy to go and throw up in something not on you.
You know what's crazy is like, so Alistair and Jalfe had the same modifiers, and Navarre had the advantage, and he lost. Barris had the disadvantage, and he won. So, all right, Runt and Dagfin.
You better roll these so we can see. So it's more entertaining that way.
Oh yeah, that's how we can at least see.
It's kind of boring to see all these rules.
All right, Runt goes.
What's Runt's con?
Oh, it's gotta be
Someone else
high.
roll
He's
for
a
him?
barbarian.
It's +3.
Oh.
Dagfin's is also +3. So I'll just roll these public. So 1d20 +3. Oh, well, it's actually 7, but it's still not enough. Ron just grabs this beer right in front of this Duragard, just points at him as he's drinking. Go, 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 just drinking and pointing at him. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Well, damn.
All right.
Here for drinks, man.
He's very aggressive.
Roll again.
Oh, fuck. Beat him.
So Dagfin looks at it, he's like, fuck you, you filthy orc. Go, 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 go. And drinks it real fast. Doof. So he wins that one. All right. 1v1. Oh shit, not that, no. Da. Oh, wait, no. It should be +3, so it's 19.
Oh!
Ron just turns around, he's like, no, fuck you, you filthy Durgar. Go, 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 go. Just drinks it.
He just like holds. He just like
These are like the most aggressive people that we have.
Yeah, he pulled
the
a
flip. He flipped. He just Ron just flips the mug over in his mouth, just extends, like fucking Tom and Jerry.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Like it's almost like it's solid.
So we got 2 big.
Yeah.
1, 2 drinks for Ron, one for Dagfin. Dagfin rolls. He gets it down quick. Ron just struggles.
God damn.
So it's 2 and 2.
Oh boy.
Lady can take it down.
Uh-oh.
Ron is fighting against it. He's like,
Oh.
I got this. And then he remembers he's talking while drinking. He just gulps up air and beer at the same time, and he belches and just goes all over the Duragar. All right.
Tied 2 and 2, folks.
It's 2 versus 2 on the wins. It is
Come
now
on, Jim Jar.
versus Lugos.
You got a little gnome versus freaking Luca.
A big ass Quaggoth named Lugos. All right.
Not gonna be well.
It's not.
Jim Jar rolls. Boom. Doesn't do good. Let's see. He's got a big Constitution modifier. Oh, he rolls. So the Quaggoth grabs the goblet and just drinks it and like crunches it into his mouth and just like realizes, oh fuck, shouldn't have done that. He just like beer can smashed it into his mouth as he just shoved the beer down his throat. Loses barely.
He like when he's drinking, he like his
Oh,
catches
tie.
and it's just like,
Jim Jar takes the opportunity as he's got bleeding mouth on the Quaggoth's got bleeding gums from smashing the goblin into his face. They're just drinking at the same time. Go, 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 go. That's a tie. No one wins that round.
You have to have tiebreaker.
Well, basically, the round is not counted.
Oh, another
my
tie.
God.
They chug again. Go, 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 go. They're just like looking at each other like, no, more alcohol. Jim Jar goes again.
Uh-oh.
And then Lugos.
Oh.
Lugos
No.
just takes the opportunity. Go, 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 go. Done. Jim Jar's just struggling after chugging 2 extra beers that didn't expect to be chugged. All right. So we got Jim Jar with 1 victory.
And Lucas with 1.
or sorry, no, Lugos has 2 fails and Jimjar has 1. All right. So Lugos rolls again. Oh no.
Yes.
Jimjar. Just before he even drinks, he just watches him drink. He's like, yeah, okay, big guy. It's better to be small when you got the ale in your mouth. And just sips it real fast, one gulp. And the Quaggoth is still drinking, and slowly he's heaving it into his gullet. He's just like, look, he puts down his goblet. He doesn't even finish it. I'm sorry, guys. He looks down the line of his allies and just vomits a huge stream and hits all of them that are there, except for the woman who walked away.
I feel bad for those guys, especially the Quack.
Oh, that's like my acid breath.
Oh, you wish it was acid
But
breath.
it's vomit. That's even
And
worse.
it is orange. It is orange. He's been eating lava cats. So it's a spicy beer-filled curry vomit.
Ronix is now leaving the bar. I don't care if y'all want later.
I pull out my cast.
The bartender just just walks up. Oh, great. Oh, here, Jimjar. Here's the 500 gold you bet. Good job. And he hands y'all the cup filled, the onyx filled cup, 326 gold. All right, y'all can drink here for as long as you hold the cup. Good job. Y'all are fucking smashed.
All right.
Where's the arm wrestling thing?
Arm wrestling, it's in here.
You said the cup is the cup empty? Can I drink out of the cup?
Well, there's gold pieces in it.
Yeah, divide it.
Take that out.
All right.
You're wasting a perfectly good mug. God damn it.
Barrius, you start dividing it in the quarters. Hey, remember who won that? Jimjar looks over to you.
I forgot.
Fucking
You know,
Jimjar only had a +2 to con, and he lost against a freaking Quaggoth with +4. He's like, oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So technically, Ront gets that other money. Bronix, you don't get any money
That's
from
fine.
that.
Ron can have it. I'm rich as
Ron's
hell.
like, ooh, gold. Even though he lost, he's sitting there like, I'm so. Navarre and Ront, you are so hammered. Barrius and Alistair, y'all are also hammered, but Ront and Navarre just like, y'all are close to blackout.
I open my cask and fill the onyx goblet with my ale. I go to the arm wrestling table.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
see the arm wrestling. Bronix is definitely going to be going to that.
Ronix ran away because of puke.
So Bronix left from the puke.
You didn't want to see that.
So y'all see a competition. You see a really big half orc. He's the current champion, but he's like, anyone want to face me? Gotta face everyone first. That's how champions roll. So, anyone else, you can step up. And y'all see various few people step up. It's like a tournament style, like single elimination. He's the champion, so he's going to be in the finals by seeding. Who would like to compete?
Hey.
All right, I got Alistair.
It wouldn't be fair if I competed, besides I left.
No, it's completely fair if you compete. Trust me.
No, it's not my strength.
Fucking do it. Do it.
I'm not
Barbarians
even
have lost at arm wrestling before. Trust me, even one strong as you.
there. Well, I'm not even in the room
Bronix.
anymore because of the puke.
Well, did you run out of the whole tavern?
Yes. That nasty curry vomit is like, Bronix is like, "Ooh," and then took off.
Okay.
No.
If Bronix isn't competing, let's see who else is.
Bronix did not want any of that. This whole
Alistair
place
doesn't have much
smells like
chance.
freaking India right now.
Fellas, do it.
Okay, so Alistair, no one else is gonna try? Ryan is too fucked up. Eldith is going to try.
Ooh, oh my god, that's not a girl.
Elda.
Oh my god! If she becomes the
So-
the new champion.
Alistair, it's a bloke named Conchobar.
Okay.
It's a human, surprisingly. Eldith is going to face a male gnome named Delabine. I know, right? I just look at names and see him like, fuck yeah. So, I get. You want me to do Eldith first?
Sure. Don't matter to me.
All
I'm
right.
just sipping for my new onyx goblet.
He's still drinking, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god, yes.
Eldith is not very strong, by the way. She only has a 13 in strength.
Drop.
Should be fine.
So they match arms.
Stronger than us all.
Eldith throws out her first one. This guy goes 1d20 plus 2.
Oof.
And she's just like holding him down. She's almost there. She's about to knock his arm down. Roll another check.
Ooh.
Eldith loses ground, like significant ground. He takes her. He flips her almost all the way back. She's at the brink. She comes back. She's pushing against him. He's like, "Oh no!" So they're back at the middle.
That's funny.
They roll again. He's
Oh,
losing the strength.
Oof.
Eldith is just pushing forward. She's almost got him down.
No.
He rolls back. He's pushing her back. He's got her slightly past the middle. He rolls again. She rolls again. Natural 20.
done!
She gets him down. He's like the part where his arm is breaking. She's about to slam his head down. She's got advantage on this roll. Boof.
Done.
She knocks him down.
Nice.
She's just like, "Rah!" Short ass dwarf. And the guy, the gnome is just like, "God dang it!" And this is like one of those like kids that you see that are super buff when they're like 15. That's what this
Gross.
gnome looks like.
He lost to a girl.
I'm slamming my goblet
Hey,
on the table, screaming
He
Eldith.
lost to fucking Eldith, bro.
Yeah, a dwarf.
Slamming my goblet on the table, screaming Eldith, and then I realize I'm splashing my ale about, and I hurry up and stop and start licking the side of the cup.
Just suck it all up.
All right, Conchabar versus Alistair.
Lock.
All right, he rolls his first check.
Barely better.
You get him past the middle. You're slowly pushing him towards his breaking point. He rolls again against you. You're just slowly pushing him down. He's almost there.
I'm just slowly
And you just
sipping,
go
not even-
boom as you drink your drink at the same time.
I can just imagine Alistair just slowly just being like, and it's just like slowly pushing him down while it's taking sips.
Yeah, he was chugging the whole time. Everyone looks up. It's like, yeah.
Refill.
So you see Eldith lock eyes with you, and she just points her fingers towards you, and like a menacing stare you haven't seen ever out of this sweet little dwarf.
She's got confidence.
You're going down.
A devilish smile creeps across Alistair's face, but he purses his lips and says nothing.
Oh my god, just fuck already.
You're one to talk, Bronix.
I'm not even here. Just
Yeah, yeah.
So she rolls her first strength check.
oh no. Oh, he barely
Alistair,
beat
you
me.
start pushing her down.
Whoa.
I set my goblet
she's
down
just
for
looking at you.
this.
She's like pushing, pulling back. She's like, no.
Oh, no.
She's at the edge.
Oh
And
no!
then you just go boom, knock her down. She's like, God dang it. If it was gonna be you, Alistair. Good luck. So, you face down Eldith and your first component and beat them in a full-on swift victory. now you faced the champion, a big old half orc named Douchebag McGee, I think. No, I'm just kidding.
Douchebag McGee. What a douchebag.
Yes. Yes.
His
douchebag.
name is
What was that alien from South Park? McGee's ex?
Baby fart McGee's ex.
Marklar.
Is
his
he?
name is Scrag.
Scrag. That's
Right.
So
And
Scrag looks up
the
and
whole
he's
bar
like,
is chanting Scrag.
"Cutie human ain't gonna beat me. Let's do this."
Scrag.
I'm
Scrag. Scrag. Scrag.
gonna bet on-
Scrag.
but-
You're gonna bet?
Yeah, I'll
Jimjar's
bet it.
already looking around. He's like, "I'm ready to bet."
Who said bet?
Yeah.
He's like, "I got 25 gold on Scrag." He's not even. He's so drunk he doesn't give a fuck about being silent
we
about
see
it.
Jim Jar with the helm of telepathy, and he's like, "I heard someone think bet."
Oh my god.
I'm about to make that canon. So
All right. I'm gonna bet some
I'll bet my
Some-
plat. Yeah.
100 gold on Alistair.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
same.
okay,
That is too much faith.
I'll bet my plat on him.
This has been luck and booze.
yeah. Like I said, Jimjar's already bet 25 gold on Scrag.
Jim Jar, why do you always take losing bets?
I wish I had the luck feat.
I ain't gonna lose again.
Well, you won 500 gold out of drinking, so
Yeah.
winning more than you lost.
So, whatever y'all's bets are, whisper them to me now so I can start this contest.
Yeah, I'm betting my platinum on Alistair. Like,
I don't know what that means.
I'm
You
drunk.
gotta show me, whisper me in amount.
Oh,
whatnot.
no, just all of it.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you can look at my sheet.
I don't have time.
Just send it
So
to him.
lazy.
It's easier for you to send it
Okay.
to him than it is for him to look. You're lazy.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 26 platinum on Alistair from
God.
Various.
It's alright. I have
No
a. I have
pressure.
a
No
safety
pressure.
net. No, it's fine. I'm fucking drunk. I'm gonna do dumb shit. It's cool.
You're drunk. I'm drunk.
Navar, who you betting on? Alistair? Okay. So Scrag comes up, he says, "You're a puny human and everything." He's like, he puts his arm up to yours. He smells like sweat and ale, kind of like you right now. Let's roll the punches. So he
I was
has you
gonna
at the
say.
middle. He's starting to push you off to the middle to your breaking point. He rolls again. You push him back to his side. He rolls again. He pushes you back to the other side. He's got you at the halfway point. He rolls again. Oh, you rolled a 6 again? Oh, shit. He's got you down real low.
Oof.
You push him back. You're just right before the middle.
Oh,
Bye.
Roll that at advantage.
another roll. 17.
He hears this. He's just looking around the room. All of a sudden, he's like,
What? He
Huh?
will kill you.
You see Various casting something in his drunken state. You win that one, so you got him over to the middle to his side. He rolls that. He
Ooh.
pushes back.
Should have brought enhance ability.
He's pushing you
Oh,
down.
wait.
You push back. Y'all are both at the middle right now.
Oh my god.
You start pushing him back towards his side. Y'all's arms are getting tired and you're straighted. He
my
pushes you back over to the middle to
Come on.
your side.
Ooh,
you lock up. Y'all are right. You have him. You're at the middle, but mostly on his breaking point. You go again. He
Oh,
pushes you back. You're
Come on.
halfway down to your side. He pushes
No.
you down. You're at the breaking point. You're almost down.
Ooh, 21.
You
my
push
God.
back all the way to the middle.
Come on.
Ooh.
He's pushing you down.
No.
You're halfway down. Yes! Although you're contested, you push him back to middle slightly above.
Oh, but he gets
his
a
side.
crit. Oh, man. That's a crit.
It's contested, so it's mostly on his side.
Test this.
Oh,
my
fails.
god.
He
He rolls a
failed.
natural one, so you got him back all the way down to where his arm's almost touching the floor. He goes up slightly a little bit, almost at half.
End this.
And then you boom, smack his fist down to the ground.
Jesus.
You win.
I uncap my cap
Yes.
and just start chugging.
Alistair! Alistair! Alistair!
Navarre's like, or Jim's like, God damn it!
Oh, hope he didn't bet too much.
You lost 25 gold.
I-
everyone else
like
who
I
bet
said, Jim
just
Jar,
doubled your money.
always
So
taking
Navarre, you
losing
get 100
bets.
gold back. You get a 26 platinum. Various. Good God.
I knew. I'm drunk, man. I bet all my money on it.
Wow. Wow.
That was intense.
So after this, y'all are drunk and disorderly.
What are you talking
First
about?
day of festivities is complete. You have finished this. The next day you go and you enter.
The next day, we're hungover.
Was there any
The
prize?
next day y'all are hungover, except for Bronix.
Yeah, Bronix
Bronix,
went back to
you-
the he went back to the hotel and took his lady out for the evening, walking around doing the games with her, because she'd probably be mad if I didn't.
Oh man.
So, Bronix signs y'all up on the second day for the following events coming on the third day of the event. Those of y'all who are drunk from the evening before are nursing hangovers for most of the day, and I mean most of the day.
Can you not let the restoration it back? Can he waste all his spell slots and cure all
Constitution
of
saves, folks.
Oh yeah, we have to con save. Ooh.
I'm fine.
At disadvantage,
Ooh. Oh,
Not
okay.
dancing.
because y'all
but
are hungover, y'all are
I
poisoned.
pass. I do it.
I can't get more than negative or than that one.
No, you can't.
Navarre's dancing.
He's dancing with a hangover.
Yeah, he's
Oh, the
dancing like a
hangover.
motherfucker.
Ooh, that is dangerous.
Navarre,
I'm like-
you
I'm
dance for
just
the
like,
better part of 15 minutes and while you're drunk.
His eyes start rolling in the back of his
You,
head.
you still have the spins and you're just dancing to try and go with it. You're just like, oh no, don't fight
This
the
is not
spin.
good.
Was there any
Not
prize for
good.
winning the arm wrestle? Or was it just whatever bet?
Double your
Let's
money.
see.
Well, I didn't bet anything, so I was a
Oh,
contestant.
you won, yeah. You actually won, so you should get some.
That's what I was just
Yeah, I'll
wondering.
take like 100 gold.
Okay, sure.
I didn't have a prize plan for it. I had
That's
written
fine.
most of the stuff up, but I had time for it. So y'all have Bronix sign y'all up for the tournament.
Switch back
um,
to the outside music, the Halloween music.
Okay.
God damn, so you got so much platinum for that. Holy shit.
No lie.
Yeah. He did.
He got 26 platinum. That's 260 gold. Boom.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like to Jim Jam, just like. I love you, man. I love you so much.
I essentially bet 10 platinum.
So the next day y'all signed up, like I said. Does anyone wake up from their stupor? Do they try and take this day easy? Or so we can teleport to the next day where y'all begin?
I'll
The
make a healing
arena
potion.
fights.
I'll just make a regular healing potion during one day.
Alright, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
While having a
I just want to go check out the Blade Bazaar and see if the beggar's there.
And I want to combine another
Alright.
healing
That's not
potion.
too far from us.
No,
I wanna
it's, you get the sense that there's still, festivities going on. No one's there though, except for the festivity givers.
Okay.
I'm combining another
partying.
2 healing.
Join
And
the
then
hall.
I'll ask to eat food for little Clarence so he can stuff himself.
Oh yeah.
And anyone else who wishes to eat.
Yeah. Me and
Tasty,
your
but-
your pet birds are just playing with each other. And this day is like, good, I'll kill you soon.
Yeah, so how many days of has this been, by the way? This is another day, so it's another 5 silver.
I forgot. Y'all should be spending money on.
You
Just
have
go ahead, everyone.
10.
See, let me.
Back to
Take
your
this as 5 days total if no one's kept track of it.
Okay,
It's like
let me
7.
hold on. It's been more than that. I got it
No,
right here.
it's been like 7 or something.
Y'all came back on the 18th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now y'all are starting on the 26th. So 6 times 5 is 30 silver for those of y'all who pay.
Okay. Or just took away the electron instead.
So 30 silver.
I'll pay her with silver.
Y'all are starting on the 26th. It is the second day of the festival. Y'all are mostly hungover except for Bronix, who goes and signs you up for the tournament. This tournament starts
I'm like half
tomorrow
hungover
on the
because I threw
27th.
up.
Huh?
I'm like less hungover than the others because I threw up and I have great
Yeah.
constitution.
Yeah. You feel okay, but god
Oh.
damn, is your throat sore?
Don't help it.
You got
spinning
that.
around.
You got that whiskey
well,
vomit
my-
hair in your throat.
I mean, my fucking my breath is acid, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty used to it.
Yeah, but you're not resistant to acid, which is strange. So when you vomit, you burn your throat.
No, I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
resistant
resistant
to
to
my
whatever
own
kind of dragon you are.
Yeah.
No, but he has lightning resistance. I
What?
thought you said you were like a mix.
Fire.
Oh.
No. I have,
Yeah, you're
I have
resistant to
ele-
fire.
I
You're
have
not
my-
resistant to acid.
No, I
You
can
can change.
temporarily become resistant to fire. I'm resistant to acid
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
because I have the
Elemental affinity.
Whatever dragon you
Yeah.
are, you're resistant to that, but then he has to
Yeah, I'm primarily black dragon.
temporarily
Oh, no.
do it for a while.
Hello.
So, I think for the most part, that's where we're gonna end today. We'll see how the next half of the festival goes, as y'all have a lot of combat to go through potentially.
In the festival.
well, the
Tournament.
the tournament.
Oh, the tournament. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the tournament of the Forgotten Dead. That's what it's called.
Did you say?
Yeah, maybe not so forgotten after this, but yeah, y'all have a lot of combat to go through soon, and hopefully we can get through most of it because it's a lot.
Did we get any experience from this stuff? We had to put
You
orders in.
get
We did.
experience
At least.
from the hook horrors,
Maybe I wasn't here.
and I'm gonna give you tournament experience as well, like like for all the activities you do.
Okay.
So go ahead and give yourselves each 100 XP for the activities that y'all played in and whatnot.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then, let's see, hook horrors I think are 1,700.
How many XP should we have total now? Because I don't know if I gave. I didn't know we were giving
Oh,
ourselves. XP.
I got I already put your XP in, so you're fine. Just whatever I tell you right now is what you're gonna add.
Oh, so I added.
So-
okay.
Add 100, and then another. Let's see, 1,400 divided by 5. Yeah, 280 on top of that. And so, no
50.
TPKs yet. Y'all had y'all's fun. We'll continue the fun next week. Tell
280. All right.
Tell everyone goodbye.
Alright.
Bye, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
So
Subscribe, like,
Yeah.
you enjoy things, comment. All that good stuff.
Yes, comment in the comment section that doesn't exist yet.
Thank
It
you.
will one day. It will one day.
All right, adios. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
I like Drunk Harvest are the best.